Howdy, howdy, everyone. Welcome on, welcome on. I'm playing some music real quick. I seem to have broken something also. Uh, I was redoing a bunch of things on my OBS the other day, and it seems like one of the things that I broke. Uh, did my music? Okay, my music is there. Sorry, I just have a bunch of things all going wrong at once. um, but I seem to have broken something like always, and I don't know how to fix it. Uh, One second. Let me see if I can fix it right quick. Oh, uh, do I already have it? No. So that's that. Those are those. Uh, is it this one? I don't know because it's not showing shit here. All right, whatever. I'll try to fix this after stream. Um, but yeah, I think they broke something, and I don't know why it's not working anymore. And it's slightly concerning. Oop, oop, oop. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. My bad. My bad. But I will address that after stream because if I try to address this now, I will 10,000% just go down a rabbit hole and be upset later. Not later. I'll be upset now, and then I'll be full tilted. So let's not do that right now. But howdy, howdy. Hope you guys are all doing good and well today. It has been a hot second. I know. I do apologize for last week for the essentially lack of streams. Um, yeah, just so many friends, so many family members. Everyone's birthdays are all at once, all in March for me. It just became a giant clusterfuck of going from one event to another event to another event, and just it was like trying to work around everyone's schedules because obviously it's their birthdays. Um, uh, I I'm not gonna be like, hey, can you have your birthday on a different day because I need to stream? Can you move the party to a different hour because I'm actually streaming during that time? You know, kind of an asshole thing to do. So wasn't gonna do that, and I was like, you know what, I am the issue here with my schedule. So I'll do the simple thing, and I'll just cancel my streams and then just focus on my friends on their and family on their birthdays. So that's what went dog diggity. Um, but yeah, appreciate you guys all for still staying around and all that good stuff. Do apologize on that end. There's a couple things I wanted to say, and I'm like in the middle of like two conversations all at once, so I got kind of like a little mental blanking, um, on all of them. All the things that I need to say on stream and other things I needed to not say on stream. Uh, I'm trying to think. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, two things, three things, many things. We'll start with the simple one first. The most important one, the one that relates to today. So, today, the goal is to finish out a lot more of the side quests for God of War. I was looking into it, like I said, I was going to do last week, and it turns out that um, a lot of the side quests, like the Muspelheim and the Niflheim ones, are just a grind fest. Um, the Valkyries, obviously, are their own challenge that I would have to get the equipment from Muspelheim and Niflheim to be able to successfully do, anyways. So it's like I don't want to grind Muspelheim and Niflheim, especially not on stream because it's just a lot of like rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. It also doesn't help that I'm in a very weird spot with my gear where it's like just under what I need to be able to like get gear 4, which would be like a big power jump. Um, so I'm a little torn on some of the side questing, and if I'm going to do all the Valkyries, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can until I kind of hit that wall of this is boring slash this is just the monotonous part of the game. Once I hit that point, I think we'll just Turn in the Ashes, and be done with 2018. Um, yeah. So that is little heads up arena for this week on 2018, on today and on Saturday stream. If I get fed up and I finish it all today, or we turn in the Ashes today, that means on Saturday, instead of God of War, we will start or replay. I say replay because technically I played through half the game, I never finished it. Of Egyptian Expedition 33. We'll be starting over a fresh playthrough of Expedition 33 and doing that, and that will be the next RPG. Um, God of War Ragnarok did go on sale. I did purchase that. I do have that oh my god, in the chamber. That's the word. Oh my god, I can't fucking talk. I can't think right now. I do have. All right, I'm changing music because I think that's also kind of like throwing off my thinking. Uh, Start off with this music. Let's play something that I could turn my brain off a little bit more to. Uh, this. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Um, yes. So we'll be starting over Expedition 33. We have Ragnarok in the chamber, ready, locked and loaded. It looks like, from what I've been seeing of the words, Resident Evil 9 Requiem speedrun, it seems like a route is has been found. Because I know I said I was very curious about trying to do another run on Insanity for Resident Evil 9, and I'm actually very serious about that. All I was waiting for was for an official speedrun route to be kind of established. That way, I have some concept or some semblance of idea of how we're gonna approach it, because we're gonna try to do it pseudo speedrun style, where it's not gonna be like a one for one follow along, but I will be trying to do all the tech that the speedrunners are doing, and by the speedrunners I mean my boy Disty, um, and I have no hope that I will get anywhere close to Reki. Ain't no way I'm getting close to an hour 30 something minutes, but I do feel like it is very realistic that we get maybe like a 2 hour, shouldn't be 3 hour, but anywhere from a 2 to 3 hour runtime of RE9 Insanity mode pseudo speedrun style. I'll be installing the same mods as speedrunners. That way, I have everything set up appropriately as they do. But we will be doing that sometime soon. I just want to wait for again. It seems like they came up with like a couple new routes over the past couple weeks, and it seems like Dis has settled on which route he's going to be utilizing, but I'm not certain exactly if he's dead set on this route or not, because I think it was last week they found a glitch that lets you swap ammo essentially, um, for your gun. So like if you had the shotgun or even the Requiem, you could essentially swap the ammo with your machine gun, and then it would essentially have an ammo capacity of your machine gun. So you could have a Requiem with like 33 rounds or a shotgun with 33 rounds, and essentially never reload and just keep blasting, for free. Uh, yeah. So that was but it was like essentially a pseudo infinite ammo uh, glitch, but it would be broken by every single cutscene. So it was only going to be utilized in a couple different like bosses and areas in the game. But I don't know. It seems like that is where the speedrunners are not. They're not planning to go with that route. Um, and then I know also late last week they found the rip knife route, which I think is what's currently being used by Dist. Um, I've yet to watch a full proper run. I've watched like the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes. I keep missing the middle section. Howdy, cat. Welcome on, welcome on. Uh, but yes, so I'm waiting on an official route, and then we will schedule that probably for a Saturday. That way, I can properly prep in the morning uh, for that speed run. Hi, how's I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just doing update arenas about what's going on. As I said, we will probably finishing God of War today, if not Saturday. If we finish today, we'll be starting a fresh run of Expedition 33 on Saturday. We'll do that, and then we'll do Ragnarok afterwards. Um, and then yeah. Sundays we did manage to finish Hades. We're gonna do a couple more Hades before we kind of put that on the back burner for a little bit. To do the Crimson Court Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms. Yeah, Hades nuts. Uh, and then after we do that, I think we'll. I have another roguelike called Curse of the Gods. I think that's what it's called. Is it? Yeah, Curse of the Dead Gods, which is essentially another Hades clone. So we might play that one because I think this one's supposed to be. I forget which mythology this one's supposed to follow, but it's supposed to be a different mythology. And we're just an explorer going through the mines, or not the mines, the ruins and temples of these people. I think we'll play that, but I'm not sure. I gotta find more roguelikes. Speaking of roguelikes, I did get Slay the Spire 2. I need to do a couple like tests on it because I know when I was trying to stream Slay the Spire 1, I was having a lot of issues with Windows capture for it, where it would essentially stay frozen if I was clicked onto the game, which isn't helpful because then either I can play and you guys can't see, or you guys can see but I can't do anything. So I need to figure out if yeah, like CZN, exactly the issue we're having with CZN. Um, so I need to figure out if I just have to play it on windowed or what I need to do to get if maybe Slay the Spire 2 doesn't even have the same issue. If it doesn't, perfect. Then I will potentially move that to Sundays. Or I'm thinking of maybe saving that for some collab streams, just because I do know Slay the Spire 2 is co-opable. So I'm curious about doing that. But that is another roguelike that I want to get into. But I need to find some more roguelikes. That way we have more variety for roguelike Sundays. But yes, in terms of current RPG plans, we'll be finishing Anita by, yeah. I mean, your birthday's coming soon. If you don't get it before, then I get it for you. No worries, no worries. Um, but yeah, so current plans for RPGs, we finish out God of War 2018, then we do Expedition 33, then we do Ragnarok, and then I'll panic at that point for a new RPG. I should have plenty. It's just a matter of figuring out what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I see that I have like a billion messages. I haven't read them yet. I was gonna read them after. Alright, no worries, no worries. Have a good eeps. Actually, I'll just read them real quick in case there's something I need to respond to right now. Uh, uh, we'll respond to that later. As yeah, I'll respond to that later. Uh, um, because like another thing I was considering potentially doing on stream for our RPGs if I run out of RPGs is it's like I know I personally love survival crafters, but I'm unsure what your guys' interest would be in me playing a survival crafter on stream, whether it be solo dolo or with others. I know one that I absolutely love and I've played, 1,000 times has been Raft. I know I've tried that with a couple friends, and I've had many friends who really enjoy Raft or really want to play Raft for the first time, like play it all the way through, play Ark Survival Evolved. Eh, I love Ark. I love Ark. Don't get me wrong. It's so much fun to punch dinosaurs in the fucking face, but I cannot play that solo dolo. It just there's just way too much of a grind on certain aspects, especially trying to get to end game content. You can't do the final bosses without essentially making a breeding farm and raising a shit ton of dinos, which just takes way too much fucking time. I'm not doing that. Like, I love that. I loved Ark. Me and my best friend, we played everything legit, beat through every single game, every single map. Um, and then it's like, all right, cool, time to do the final bosses. And that's when we found out that you could not do the final bosses with your gear alone. You had to bring in dinos. That we said, okay, fuck it, cheat in a whole bunch of dinos. and then we just did it like that, just because yeah, there's just no way in hell to do the extra bosses without having a dino farm, and I was not gonna do that. Only survivor I enjoyed a little bit was Don't Starve Together. I think we talked about this actually in Neon chat the other day. Um, I yeah, it's fucking hard. I would love to try to play Don't Starve again. Uh, like with friends or with you if you would be down. But it's like I have no fucking idea how you survive the summer. Like when we our friend like start in the beginning of spring, we can't survive the summer because everything just fucking burns down. But if we start after the summer in the beginning of fall, we never survive the winter. I was just killing shit to bring food, but like it just I don't know. So like me and him even tried cheesing it, going all right, we'll play as Weber. So yeah, I mean I don't build shit. My best friend does all that. I never do base building in any game, unless I absolutely have to. But it's like yeah. So we tried multiple different like start times, and it's just it never worked for us. We could never survive the summer or the winter if we started in spring or if we started in fall. No matter what we did, we tried cheesing it by starting as Weber, so the spiders were friendly to us, and then essentially building our base surrounded by a bunch of spider nests, hoping that they would kind of pseudo protect us by having like the dogs and everything else. Like if they bite them, they'll attack them for us, and it worked for a little bit of time, except for the fact that again we just run out of food in the winter or in the summer. Again, everything just fucking burns and we can't survive. We died in meteor showers or we died of starvation. Like I don't know. Neon was like, "Oh, it's easy." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know how the fuck it's easy." The amount of times me and my best friend have like replayed that game over and over and over, and reach literally the exact same point every single time and die every single time. We've watched video guides, we've watched speedrun guides, we've watched so many things to try to help us survive, and not a single one of them has ever helped us survive. It is all ended in absolute tragedy. I don't know. I can't. Like, I'm down to play it with others, but it's like I fucking can't stand how impossible it feels to beat that game. At least for me. Hero Sandbox. I see. Again, like I love survival games. It's just my issue is like I'll beeline burn through content and then hit like an endpoint or like beat the game. And be like, all right, cool, I'm done. Really? I don't know. I love it. Like I think by far one of the best survival crafters that has ever been made. Unironically, and it sucks because like me and my best friend literally compare every other survival crafter to it now. Is Power World. Power World is just such a fucking great game, in my opinion. We've replayed it so many times. I did get sick of survival during. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. What are you talking about? It's ass. It's so much fucking fun. It's so. It is not the epitome as it's so much fun. It's so fucking goofy, and the whole time, like the only time I remember that like it's boring is like there's a middle period where like our equipment we're like right before the M1 Garand in the game, and then it's right before we get the next weapon that we like after the M1 Garand. Well, there's the tower bosses and leveling up. Yeah, I guess like there's no true objective. Yeah. It's like when you get the M1 Garands, yeah, I guess. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna fault you on not liking survival crafters. They're not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not gonna force you to like them. I'm not gonna try to convince you to like them. All I know is they're one of my favorite types of games. But it's mostly because like I always play with my best friends, and it's like 90% us just shooting the shit, being stupid idiots the whole time, and just laughing nonstop in voice, and then like playing the game at the same time. Again, I'm not gonna try to convince you to enjoy survival crafters. I wouldn't ask you to play them with me if you hate them that much. I like them, but again, as I said, it's because I don't play them solo dolo. I play them with my friends, and it is 99% like us just shooting the shit, talking, and doing stupid shit, while overcoming the game. Played so many to play with, and I played one day. Yeah. Again, they are definitely challenge in their own right. That I'm bored. That's how I feel with like Minecraft. I can't stand Minecraft. Like Minecraft, it actually has nothing for me. The combat is boring as fuck. I can't stand building. The exploration is pointless. There's nothing about Minecraft that interests me whatsoever. I can play for like 1, 2, max 3 hours, and then I get fucking bored and I just start destroying the world. My friends, every time they try to convince me to play with them, they have to install like 25 different mods to keep me entertained. Uh, and again, it's like as soon as I get bored with those mods, I just can't play it anymore. Also, you always have that moment people just played without you for a day. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I agree with you 100%. That is why anytime I ever played a survival crafter, me and our friends, we all get like a dedicated server, and then I mean, but we're disciplined enough to like only play when all of us are available. So like every time we start up a new Power World, uh, we go, all right, cool. The next like week or two of us like gaming together is gonna be nothing but Power World. So like our like scheduled days that we always game together, like we already know which days we're gonna be gaming, and we go, all right, we already know what game we're playing. So like it has never been an issue for us. The only time it's ever been an issue is when like one of us has to leave early for like the game session night, and then they come back and like we just kept playing for like our normal like game session time length, and he's like shit, like now I'm like 4 or 5 hours behind. But like whoever stays on, we always do a good job of like making an extra set of equipment for them, so like they're not behind tech wise. Yeah, again, it is a lot of coordination for sure. Not, I wouldn't say necessarily a lot, but it is definitely a effort to coordinate. And like I know for like V Rising, another fun game, the one that you made Van Bookie for when she was playing that, um, uh, V Rising, super fun, absolutely love it. Um, but one of our friends, every time we've played that game, he legitimately got sick day two of like our gaming session, and we'd be like completely sick for like the rest of like that week and the next week, and it's like we're not gonna full wait for 2 weeks for you not to be sick. So he hates it because like every time we go, all right, let's play V Rising again. He's like, yeah, yeah, just so I can get sick. It's like, dude, stop getting sick every time we go to play this. There's those boring games out there for me to play. Again, I'm not gonna convince you to play them. You're entitled to not like them. It's like, but yeah, I do. Actually, Sekiro is also on sale. Maybe also buy Sekiro. And I can also play that. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Rather play Valorant. Valorant. No, I no. Hell no. I would not rather play Valorant. Ugh. I'd rather play Payday 3 solo dolo than play Valorant. And I wouldn't do that. But all right, I think we've stalled enough. Let's we can keep yapping while we play some God of War because we have a bunch of miscellaneous side quests to do anyways. So I could easily yap throughout all of that. Uh, what the hell? No, no, you're fine. You're fine. Absolutely no problem to derail. I don't mind. Uh, it's just a matter. I just realized like, oh wait, I could be doing this whole conversation while playing God of War because I go drink and sleep. No worries, no worries. Have a good eeps, cat. Have a good drink. Okay. Where's my controller? What the heck? Oh my god, I actually can't see. I'm giga blind. I hate that feeling when you're trying to plug in a USB device. You plug it in one way. Howdy, howdy, devil. Yeah, I know you meant water. Confusion? Confucius? Um, it's like I hate when you go to like plug in a USB device, it doesn't work. You flip it over, doesn't work. You flip it back the first way, it worked. It's like you fucking bastard. It's like you were working. It was right the first time. Why didn't you go through? Shut the. All right, I'm not gonna adjust that. All right. Games up. Audio should be here. Turn on my controller. All right. That. All right, one second, guys. They do bead soon like that. Yeah. Fucking USBs. Clicking on all the wrong things. All right, let's see. Oh, I also found out because I was curious about it last time. It seems like the ability I was thinking of, the lasering ability that I was looking for in this God of War, is not in this God of War. It is in Ragnarok. So that kind of sucks that the ability I was looking forward to trying to utilize isn't available here. So that does mean at the very least, I don't need to worry about. I don't need to worry about waiting for anything, and I can just go ahead and just spend my resources now. So I'm essentially at the end game. There's nothing left for me to do. So we're gonna swap to this for my heavy weapon. No, I don't really care for that. I'm just looking at which ability I think is gonna fit me the best. So we'll go with this one. I don't really like any of the heavy abilities. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Wrath of Artemis. Spartan Charge. Oh, wait, is this the... Yeah, no, this one, I really like this one. So we're gonna keep that one for sure. There's only the one, Tartarus Rage, at least that I've unlocks. And then Atreus has the Wolves. Why can't I upgrade these? I don't think I can upgrade these here. I guess not. Oh, okay, so we're at gear 5. It's just we're barely not at gear 6 is what we're not at. And then I think we have everything unlocks. Purchase. Oh, because our blades aren't fully leveled up. And I think the last flame is in Muspelheim. So I don't know how we're going to do that. Oh, yeah. We have the dragon to defeat. And we're looking for these. Yeah. So we found one of them. Obviously. Well, where the hell were the other ones? Let's do a quick run by. Quick run around. See if we can spot it. If you guys happen to notice it, feel free to yell at me and let me know. Hey, Keith, you dumbass, you blind bitch. The jar is over here. Because I am kind of Omega Giga blind. So I know we found one that was like on these rocks that we... Okay, I thought I already destroyed that one. I guess not. Oh, there's that one. Already kicked this down. What is that? I don't know. Alright, we gotta find one more jar. Then from there, I think we'll just break the last seal, and then dragon should be free, and then we mark the dragon, and then maybe that will unlock that last little bit that we needed to destroy the Thor statue. We can get that achievement. Not achievement. We can do that favor. Get that done. How the hell did I miss this the first time? Oh my god. I'm Omega Giga Blinds. Alright. Open sesame. Even my goddamn loot. By the way, for anyone who has been supporting me or has been keeping up with my tubers, I've been super surprised and very impressed with the shorts Matter Matthew's been doing. They've also been doing fairly well in terms of views and whatnot. At least very well for me. So I definitely appreciate anyone who's been, supporting those and been over there.
That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not.
Alright, it's time to go mark ourselves a dragon. But yeah. Those have been really good. I'm really happy with the fall damage one. That just was released the other day. Alright, let's see. Dragon. Dragon D's. How are you doing, Devil? Hope you're doing well today, bud. I meant to say that earlier, I forgot if I didn't. Come on, Atreus!
Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
No.
Prepare yourself.
We eat him. Big Screech. Or not. Fuck. We don't fight him?
You're welcome.
What? Searching for the basic grants and stuff, but we're preventing. Yeah, I already know that. I already have that. Bruh, I feel cheated. I was excited and ready to fight a dragon. I thought that's what we were gonna do last time, which is why I stopped where we did. Is J3 of moving for me? How are you? Oh man. Hopefully the move isn't going too bad. I mean, J3, so I assume by that you're taking it kind of slow. Hopefully. Is it because you just have that much shit that you have to move? But hopefully the move is going well and smoothly.
What happened to all the people who
I've been
lived
doing
here?
fairly well.
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy.
Oh my
Perhaps you'll
god.
uncover more about this dwarf king.
We're not even halfway done. Oh my god. That's actually kind of crazy then. Hopefully, you got like all the big things, it's just the little shit, which is a lot more tedious, but hopefully not as bad. God damn. Not even halfway through in day 3. Do you have like a time limit? Why are these glowing? Oh.
It looks about ready to topple over.
Like, I know that is, to me, like, one of the most stressful parts about moving is, like, if you have a weird time limit, where it's like, oh, you need to be out of, place 1. I still have a week. Okay. So, yeah. Less bad, but still bad.
Take that, Thor.
Pick off,
He
Thor.
wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
Is there not any loot for breaking this? Did I not get anything? Oh, here.
His father's great. Find anything good?
Or that isn't
Perhaps.
Hemsworth. What do you mean? I feel like that's the one you want to screw. Low perk duration, chance to strike an explosion of lightning that inflicts shock damage. Ooh. Hell yeah. I'll level the hell out of that one.
Father, why do the gods cause so much trouble for mortals?
why not?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
Well, at least we're doing some good, right?
We're trying, boy. What I was gonna say earlier is I absolutely love that this game does such a great job at kind of letting you know what's going dog dig and reminding you of what happened. Like, I thought maybe I did have to go back into the castle. And the fact that Kratos is like, no, what we need is not in there is so nice. Because I at least know that I'd be wasting my time doing so. Do I need to do something here? Oh, either I fully missed that the first time I came in through here, or it wasn't unlocked till just now. What the hell did it do, Atreus? So it's actually really nice. I actually very much appreciate that this game does a lot of things like that, where it'll like tell you, hey, you're done here, or hey, this is where we need to go. It's so helpful. Yeah, but the new God of War games were too slow, dumbed down compared to the first. Oh yeah. I know the first three, super fast. Much quicker pace. But it's because those are like proper hack and slashes. This is not a hack and slash by any means. It just happens to have combat. And you have Kratos in it still. It is by no means the same experience as the first three. I know one
We have
thing
a complete set of those now.
that I'm like partially curious on is I did hear recently that they were I think they said remake the first three. It's all just movies. Exactly. Like, it's both good and bad. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the story. But there is part of me that wishes it was hack and slash like the first three. I agree with you on that front. Another thing, so what I was saying was, I heard recently that they were, I think what they said was remaking the first three games. If they are in fact remaking the first three games, I'd be very interested in buying them and then playing them on stream. Assuming they have like a streamer mode that, you know, censors nudity. That way I don't need to worry about getting banned for some dumb shit. However, the only concern I kind of have is that by calling it a remake instead of a remaster, that they're going to change the game fundamentally. And I really, really hope they don't change the game fundamentally. Because that's going to kind of really blow. Because I know one theory I saw online that people were concerned about was that they might essentially remake the game in the sense of make it a more like God of War 2018 or Ragnarok with this style of combat. And that's not what I want. If I'm replaying the first three Gods of War, I want to be the proper hack and slashes that the first three Gods of War were. You know what I mean? I want to be old Kratos, run and gun. I rip the heads off every single creature, and I utilize anything and everything to defeat my enemies in just non-stop, high-octane, you know, mashing my fucking controller. That's what I want if I replay them. Because it will technically be my first time like properly playing through them, as I only ever played them before at my friend's place in like high school and middle school, when I spend the night at his house. Yes. Yeah, they will 100% be torn to shreds, and I honestly hope they do, if they remake it like these. Again, I think the 2018 and Ragnarok, from what I've seen, is a good game. I think they are fundamentally still very good and fun. At least from what I've seen. Obviously, playing this one, I imagine Ragnarok's gonna play very similarly, so it will be very fun. It is still fun, but it is not the same by any means, and that
You
is
scare up
the
that
issue.
alchemist what needed finding? Let's get you squared away then.
That is my issue with it, is that if it is completely different in that sense, it's going to be so aggravating.
Fun splitting heads.
Can I upgrade it again, or no? But I need whatever that alloy is. I have no idea where to find it. Unfortunate. I'm broke. I don't have any more silver. What the hell? As your gold, blah blah blah. Use wide variety of crafting applications. No, we don't want to sell it.
Well, see you next time you need something.
Hey, Brock. You ever hear of a Dwarf King?
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built itself a castle just north of here.
A dwarven castle? What's it like?
Alright, just because I don't want to fully cut off their dialogue. Yeah, I really hope it does remain as a hack and slash and is one, if they do remake it. Like, I don't mind if they change a couple things. I don't know what I'd be okay with them changing. Like, I wouldn't mind some changes, per se. But I'd be very, very upset if they made it essentially like 2018 and Ragnarok in terms of fighting. Because that, to me, is the epitome and, like, why you would play the old God of War games, is for that original hack and slash. And if you get rid of that, what's the fucking point, you know? So I'm really hoping that is what they do. I really wish they said remastered instead of remake.
You
But
got yourself
that
a
could
pair
just be
of eyes
me
and legs,
being
ain't you?
hyper picky
Might want to
about
stock up before you
verbiage.
head that way, though. Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner of killering creatures. Not sure who's looking after them now.
All I need to do is update the graphics and optimize it. Exactly. Like, that would be the ideal. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know if I'm being paranoid, if, you know, the other people online that I saw talking about it were all being paranoid by them saying remake instead of remaster. But it's like, that's those words are very different, and they mean very different things, and they could lead to very different end results, which is why it very much matters that they use the correct verbiage on that. I know one of the fears I have is, or not fears, like if they remake it like RE4 is remade, where it seems like everyone that I've ever heard talk about RE4 remake all says it was like a really good remake of the original, that it paid proper homage to the original, and, you know, what they did change wasn't that bad, or too noticeable, or in a detracting way. So, like, if they do something like that, I'd be fine with it. I think technically, Demon Souls wasn't called a remastered. I think they technically called it a remake. I can't remember. And I do know that people talked about how they smoothed out some of the issues with that one. Howdy, howdy, Infinite. Welcome on, welcome on. So if it's something like
Better not be
that,
fighting with
I
your
wouldn't be
brother
as
again.
upset. But I
Just
don't know.
'cause he's gotten a little less annoying over the years doesn't mean I ain't got a customer base of my own to keep happy.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Well, you came back here, didn't you?
Fair point.
The fears are on point. Yes,
Ain't
I
that
agree with you.
alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If when you're smart, you'll find him.
Yes, Brock. We're gonna go fucking find them. We're doing all those right now. I do agree with you. I have no true sense of loyalty or expectations from these AAA studios, which is really, really unfortunate to say the least. But I'm really hoping that they don't fuck it up, you know? But I have no hope the AAA studios are going to play proper respect to it. Well, howdy, Infinite. Hope you're doing well today. We're just finishing a bunch of the side quests that I've skipped out on before we finish out this game. I don't know if we're going to do all the Valkyries, because I know I'm probably not going to finish all of
I
Muspelheim
don't
and
get why you
Niflheim,
ever wanted to work for Odin.
just because it is a lot of
Back then,
grinding.
I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as
I'm gonna try to do
powerful
as much
forces
as I
I'd come
can.
across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be
As
perfect,
Pippa would
laddie,
say.
only clever.
Yeah, too savvy.
often too clever
Exactly.
by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually, as I grew
I
more
fucking
to
love
care about
Mimir.
people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well. That's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
That's such an interesting thing to be grateful for. It's like, thank Christ someone came by, decapitated me. Let's see, where do I turn in? Oh, wait, I think I... When do I have him? Am I supposed to have Atreus shoot it like over there? How do I have him shoot this properly? Alright, yeah. I don't know if that was the right way to solve that puzzle, but that's how I did it. Alright, then... Alu? Climb the chain? And I think this is where we turn in the armor over here. Yes.
You there?
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder.
Why?
He will know retribution.
Oh, okay.
Off he goes.
Offering
Brave
to
guy.
Tyr.
Went to look for Thor on his own.
I'm here from the disc, by the
He's a
way.
fool.
We like your model, so I wanted to drop by. And like, no worries, no
Where'd
worries.
the spirit leave us?
Appreciate you
An
dropping by.
offering to one
Hope
of
you're
the
having a good
gods.
Can we
time.
use it?
No.
And yeah,
But perhaps the dwarves can.
I know one thing for me is I very much love this model. Or my current model is just like a placeholder, little chibi, for whenever I get the finished thing. Which should be done soon, TM. I'm very lenient with my artist, letting her know that she has all the time she needs to take care of it. I don't like rushing her. But as soon as that's done, we'll also then have a proper PNG tuber. I can see the vision already, no worries. Yeah. Like, it's gonna be really good. I absolutely love Kat's art. I think she does an amazing, fantastic job with expressions and with everything that she's done for me. So I just know it's gonna be absolutely amazing whenever it's finished. Then we'll use that for a wee bit. We'll probably use that as like my kind of like normal go-to. So I know one thing I was also planning to do soon, TM, based on the voting in the poll in my Discord, is you guys said you guys would be interested in seeing me try out the customizable modular VTuber. So I know I will also try out that as a kind of middle ground between PNG and a proper full VTuber. I mean, technically it is a proper full VTube, but it's you know, with its own little yeah. Because like I don't want to get a when it comes to my VTubing, I think I'm gonna stick with PNG. Use the customizable if it, you know, works out well and looks good and all that stuff and you guys enjoy it, as like my in-between / my live 2D version. And I don't think I'm gonna get a second or proper live 2D, and instead jump to 3D. How the hell do I grab this chest now? Because I feel like, from what I've seen, a proper, like a well-done 3D model looks just as good, if not better, than the Live 2D ones. So I see no reason to spend a whole bunch of money on a customized Live 2D that could potentially look a little wonky, when I could essentially spend the same amount on a decent 3D one. So I've actually been hearing the opposite now. I've been hearing from a few friends who have 3D models that 3D models have been cheaper, if not the same price as Live 2D ones, just because the barrier to entry and creating them is a lot lower nowadays, and they look a lot better. Because I have a few friends who have like re-debuted with Live 2D models. And if it wasn't for the fact that I've become pretty good friends with a few artists recently who've been able to point out some of the issues in art with Live 2D models, I never would have noticed these before. But like, there is a lot of like really weird warping with some Live 2D VTubers
Mimir,
due to
you never told me what
limitations
happened with
on
stonemasons.
the original artists and like the riggers' ability to get like some of the angles. And you'll notice like the warping the most when VTubers are looking like left and right, or they're like leaning back, that their face will kind of warp and stretch just because the base art or the rigger didn't do a very good job at rigging that part and redrawing that portion. So to me, it's like if my options are spend a bunch of money on a Live 2D that I have to really, really hope that the artist and the rigger both do an amazing job to make it look good, but I have a high chance of still spending a bunch of money and it's still looking kind of schmeh, or spending the same amount on a 3D artist, and then it will always look great no matter what angle, even if it is potentially like maybe a little bit less detailed. I think I'd rather just do the 3D. Takes time, and if you want Live 2D, you need a exactly. Yep, exactly. And it's like, again, most of like the opinion I've been having on what the next steps I want to take with my VTubing comes from my artist friends. So like hearing their perspectives whenever they're drawing base models for other people and so on and so forth, they're like, "Key, just do it 3D." Like at that point, I just find a good 3D artist that's willing to do it, pay them the same amount, and you can just get so much better. And then it'll also have like more utilization. Like I could use it in like VR chat. I could use it for like MMDs or anything I want aside from just Live 2D streaming. You know, it just has more utilization, which I think is really cool and was a lot more enticing to me as a whole. Because when I'm doing my regular YouTube videos for D&D and board games in the future, when I start those up again, I could use a 3D model and be moving around in the video like I was when I was like properly recording myself for those, instead of all the benefits of essentially it just being a voiceover. Or I can, you know, just like it just has a little bit more utilization, a little bit more variety and utility that I can use with the 3D versus the Live 2D. Not by a super amount, but by enough that I'm like, if it's going to be the same amount of money, if not potentially a little bit more, I'd rather go that route. I know there's one 3D artist that I'm considering potentially asking. Yeah, I'm also very much looking forward to it. But that is a down the line thing, as I need to continue to save up monies for all these things because they're still fairly pricey. The 3D artist I'm considering, I don't even know if it's like. Then there's like the other whole spectrum of issues that I'm running into, where I am a guy. Who would have thought that that was an issue? But because I'm a guy, I constantly am running into the problem of
Son of
do
Thamur.
these artists
After completing
even
his
draw
father's
guys?
masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their
That's like, I
crimes
hate talking
against
over
the
the
giants.
mirror, but I love the
Once he longed to
stories.
fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur and cunning. He observed that Asgard's walls were half built and shoddy.
I'll just
for
be
no
talking
Aesir
over him,
god could be
unfortunately,
bothered with
because I do
such
want to
tiresome
continue this
labour.
conversation.
So Hrimthur adopted the guise of an
But it's like,
ordinary man and made the Aesir an offer.
As a guy,
He would
I'm
build
constantly
them
running into the issue
majestic new
where
walls,
so
and if he
many
couldn't build
artists
them within 2
have
turns
like
of the
in
season,
their
they would
you know
owe him
terms
nothing for his
of
labours.
services or in
And
the
if he
descriptions
succeeded,
or whatever
he
that they
asked
don't draw
only
guys
for an audience with the goddess Freya.
because obviously
Didn't
women
agree,
pretty.
knowing the task
you
was
know.
impossible. but
If I was an artist,
intrigued
I would
by
much
the
rather.
stranger. Hrimthur made
Yeah.
short work of it, of
It's like
course.
I
He had the
understand
benefit
it's
of
their
his
business,
father's
it's their
training
time, it's
and
their
the aid of
effort.
a magical
They
stallion
make their
protecting
rules.
stones.
Yes,
Odin
the
was
anatomy is
not
also very
happy
different.
to find himself on the losing end of the wager, but he seemed to uphold his end of the bargain.
Exactly.
Freya was sent to meet the mason.
So
to her supplies, he
that
wanted
is the
only
issue I'm
to whisper
constantly running
something in
into
her
is
ear.
I'll find
That
artists who I
done,
think their
he
art
made his
style
way
is
out of
absolutely
Asgard.
amazing, where they have beautiful
And when he
art,
found
and I'm
Thor
like,
waiting
oh
at the
man,
gates of
I'd love to
Midgard,
have them,
he
you know,
knew
draw
he'd
me a
been
piece or do
double-crossed.
something or commission them for
Didn't
something,
care,
and
because his plan was complete.
you know, almost every single time their descriptions
What did he
or
say to
their
Freya?
TOS
Only
says
she
they
could
will
say
not
for
draw
certain,
males. I'm
but
like,
I've
fuck.
had many moons
Like
to
I
work it
don't
out.
want to.
Hrimthur
Oh yeah, no
knew
worries, no
Freya
worries.
loathed
I'll
the
hold off
Aesir
for a wee
despite
bit.
her marriage to Odin, and I believe he gave her
'Cause
the
I think this
secret
is an
to
interesting
Asgard's
conversation.
defences.
Our
Some
talking
weakness
point.
He may have built in
No, I'd
structural
hate
or
for you to
magical,
be able to miss out
I
on it.
expect will be exploited come Ragnarok when Surtur arrives to burn Asgard to ash, if not sooner.
Well, we're gonna figure out what happened in Ragnarok soon, TM, because we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be playing that game soon, TM. All right, what's over here?
Treasures from all different realms. Do you think that Fafnir went to Alfheim too?
I do not know.
Aren't you curious? He sounds interesting.
We go to the storeroom to collect anything useful for our journey, not to learn more about the dwarf.
Fafnir was a rather interesting fellow, little brother. Perhaps I'll tell you a story one day.
Kratos is very much like, brother, I don't give a shit about this. I just want the loot. I just want to move on. Alright, let's see. Luckily, the tracking is going fairly well to send us where we need to go. I think I wasn't looking at the compass properly last time, and that's why I was confused and was kind of getting lost. My goddamn loot. Ryosta. What's funny is this is, I think, a very early level quest, and we're just now tackling it at endgame gear. Alright. Do not care.
Hey, Sindri, we found something.
Armor piece? Oh, I hope it's a new armor piece. Ah, offerings to Tyr.
Ah.
These are quite rare, you know.
Why?
Well, you know Odin, not the biggest fan of Tyr. I
did
thought
not
he
know that.
destroyed all of these.
Oh, I guess we did, technically, from what we learned throughout the game.
Very well. To business.
I don't know. I kind of didn't really care for a lot of the level 5 gear.
Something,
Hearing a weird sound also. Which makes me think that there's a raven nearby. Nope, that's a seagull. There it is. I knew I heard the fucking Raven. Bye, Raven. I love that there's so many audio cues in this game. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Just to continue what I was saying earlier, now that you're back from the ads, Infinite, yeah, it's definitely been a struggle to find someone who will actually draw males and are okay drawing males. I'm finding that issue at every single roadblock. When it was coming to the reference sheet, when it was coming to PNG tour, when it was coming to emotes, when it was coming to generic art for my character, at every step of the way, I've been having some issues or another finding people who are willing or capable of drawing males. Because I've seen a couple artists who are like, oh yeah, we can draw and we're willing to draw guys. And nothing against them. But they all have the very same generic, bland, Giga Chad male body build style. And it's like, no. Just, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. So, finding
They must have
someone
gotten here first.
that does things the way I would like them to be done in a style that I like. If you want to rec, I would rec you one of the your artist friends to draw model for you, like illustration ways. Oh yeah, feel free to drop a suggestion or message them, or you know, in the Discord. Like as I said, I currently have like a couple artists who I have found who I've become pretty good friends with. Who are also streamers. To do a lot of my current art, and then you can give it to artists and say, yeah, it was definitely a struggle. But as I said, I've managed to find a couple artists that like Choco, absolutely love her art. She did my piece for my my schedule that you guys can see. She does amazing art. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. Kat, who was in chat a little bit earlier, she is the main artist for and designer for my character. She's also doing my PNG, the full one of that. My friend Kaz, he also did an amazing piece for me. Seal recently just did an amazing piece that is posted in my Discord also. So I've managed to find a couple artists that do amazing fucking work. Check out your disc later. Yeah, no worries. Oh, from Looney's disc. No worries. Howdy, bud. Welcome on. Hope you guys are all doing good and well today. Hope Resident Evil's doing well. Thank you for the follow, Echo.
Ecomany has become
Howdy.
a follower.
By the way, for anyone who you beat the bat, nice. Good job. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I've been lurking, hearing you, Resident Evil, doing good. But for those who don't know it, my name is Kedark. I am a feral deranged thief god. I like to play a variety of games from RPGs to roguelikes and kind of anything in between. Normally play everything on the hardest difficulty just because I like to punish myself. Right now we're just finishing up God of War. We're just doing all the side quests before we turn in our mom's ashes, or technically my wife's ashes. And I don't know, depending on how quickly we burn through a lot of these extra favors, I have a strong feeling we're not going to do all the Valkyries. Just because I don't feel like grinding out the endgame gear in Muspelheim and Niflheim. That will allow me to do the Valkyries easier. So we'll probably just do the rest of these favors and then go turn in our wife's ashes. And then we'll start Expedition 33 on Saturday. A fresh run of that. While doing more roguelikes on Sundays. But yeah, I'm glad it went well, but glad you managed to beat the bat. So I've never played RE0. Is the bat the final boss for RE0? Or how many do you have left? No? I see. Okay. So you have a little bit left on that. That's exciting. I'm really enjoying watching you play through the Resident Evil games. Because you're actually playing all of them, even the old ones, which I commend you so much for doing so. I watching you go through those controls, I could never do that to myself. I commend you. I think when the final area surprise. Oh, nice. Well, you're also like Giga gamer. You have the will and drive to push through that stuff. I went through those controls when I was a wee lad, and I can't get myself to play those again. Did it once, not doing it again. Isn't cooking me. Yeah, definitely a lot more determined than I am, which is nice. Good shit, good shit. But yeah, we were just talking about VTuber arts and some of the struggles that being a male VTuber has, specifically with finding artists. It's like, but I think I'm in a pretty good place with where I want to be with it. I just have to see if the 3D artist that I'm considering
something up
will
there.
also draw males or not. Alright, I see those two bells. Where's the last bell? Not particular. So what I was saying was, I don't think I'm gonna do a proper live 2D artist. I'm gonna do the male customizable model for live 2D as like my kind of like middle way, and then swap between that and my PNG. Depending on like how energetic I want to be. I gotta go eat. But I hope you have a good stream. No worries, no worries, Echo. Hope you have a good sleep, my boy. Eeps well, eeps well. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do a full proper like personalized 2D, live 2D, but just use the male customizable one. And then jump straight to a 3D model if I when I decide to do something else aside from PNG / the male customizable model. It's just a matter of finding a 3D model artist that will do males, draw males. There's one I have in mind.
Follow me.
You're right there.
Seeing what she's done for one of my friends, it looks absolutely amazing. It's so fucking good. And it's not even finished yet. But I do know that she currently has like 8 billion projects. Where the hell is the last one? I see these two. I don't see the last one. Am I blind? So I know like she's actually like giga busy and like super backed up, swamped with work right now, and doing a lot of really big 3D work. But I'm thinking, I'm mostly just a coward and scared to DM her, but I'm thinking of DMing her, seeing if she's even willing to, and then from there figure out how I want to approach things. Because if she is willing to, I don't want to burden her right now, mostly because I need to build up funds.
What's that?
Where the hell's the third one? I see just these two. Where's the last one? It has to be nearby. But yeah, I'm mostly just scared to message her and ask if she's willing. But if she is, I absolutely would love to go with her, as I know she's doing amazing work. That's gonna bother me so much that I can't find where this last bell is. It's got to be somewhere nearby. That's the thing. Is like these chests, they're always somewhat close, and I'm giga blind. These two are so obvious. That's the part that's killing me. Okay. That one is the middle one. That one is the first one. So logically, the last one would be somewhere over here. Atreus, can you tell me where it is? Normally the game's really good at like going, "Hey, dumbass, it's over here." Yeah. This is a chest, brother. Yeah. I see these two, Atreus. Can you find the last one for me? Alright, I'll come back to it. But no, I'm having lots of fun watching you play the Resident Evil games.
Locked.
But
Find another entrance.
it's so much fun. Such a gamer. One day I'll be a fraction of a gamer as you. But we definitely need to. I would love to find something else that we can play, which is why I was like asking you what types of games you like during your stream, and I was like, I don't know what else we could potentially play, but I think it'd be so much fun to play again with you. Resident Evil 6 was such a fucking blast. I ordered myself with mint chocolate. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Very based, very good choice. One of my roommates, they actually, I forget what the hell it was called, but it was like a mint chocolate chip cookies and cream mix flavor that they brought to the house, and they're like, hey, Key, it's like, you're gonna love this. I forgot what it was called, but I have yet to try it, but I'm excited to try it. Yeah. But I'll make myself a bowl probably after stream or tomorrow, and I'll send you. It's not Ben and Jerry's. It's from my local HEB, just generic store brand. He says it's really good. He really liked it. But when I get myself a bowl, I'll take a picture and send it to you so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, nah, it's just so much fun. Rangers has a really good mint chocolate chip. Ooh. Yeah. So that's what it's kind of like. It's supposed to be like a cookies and cream mint chocolate chip. Soft brand Oreo, but same type of cookie. Yeah. Still the proper Oreo generic brands.
Boy, over here.
Boy, read this for me.
It's another one of those maps.
All right, I'm excited. I might make myself a little bowl, and then go on a small run after stream. Then I'll send you a picture of it in case it's the same ones.
Looks like the Reavers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the treasure.
But yeah, nah. I was re-looking at some of the clips and little highlights from the VOD from our RE6. It is just, it was such a fucking blast. It's like, I remember, I think, after most streams, like, kind of having a small headache afterwards, just because of, like, laughing so much the entire time. And it's just like, oh, such a good time. 10 out of 10. Would play games again. But it's a matter of finding something that we'd both enjoy.
No magical treasure, and no what stuff.
I know,
Keep your expectations
because I was
low,
looking
boy,
at,
and you will never be disappointed.
very true, Kratos. I'm the exact same way. I was low key stalking your Steam game library during your stream to see what games you might have in common. And I was like, lots of FPS games. It's like, I can play FPS. I'm just not that good at them. Because of my boomer eyes. Not a young whippersnapper like you. But we'll find something for sure. It's just a matter of finding something that fits both of our boats. Because, like, I know
They caught you off guard.
you're already,
Exactly.
you're already playing, what's it called? It's not It Takes Two, it's the one, it's the other one, Split Fiction. You already played that. It's like, I wouldn't want you to have to play that one again. Because I feel like those types of games don't have a lot of replayability.
Focus up, boy.
But I do know, like, it looks fun enough. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't ask you to play that again. As I know, playing games multiple times, especially ones that are like that linear, can get monotonous. But I feel like something like that could be fun.
There's nothing but poison in this one, and the stupid bird statue.
I mean, if you
And
wouldn't
useful
mind,
resources.
have you played
the
It Takes
main
Two?
reason we are here, boy. However, Many of these
Oh yeah,
chests
because
have been
technically
emptied.
there's a two different
Probably by the
point of
river.
views, kind of like
I hope they didn't
RE6.
take Cinder's whetstone.
But I think, if I remember correctly, in Split Fiction, it properly splits the screen in half, right? Unlike where we had to do we had to use that one thing to show both of our screens. Split Fiction actually shows both at once, if I remember correctly. I know it's that way at least with It Takes Two. But I mean, if you'd be down for It Takes Two and haven't played it yet, I think I've only played like a quarter of it with my ex, so I haven't finished it myself. I'd be totally down to play that with you. I remember that was like really goofy.
I have a good feeling about this next one. Maybe we'll even find the whetstone.
Those are
Remember
certain
what
areas,
I told you about
but most is half screen.
expectations, boy.
Okay.
Keep them low.
Yeah,
I
so that's
remember.
fine.
Still, good feeling.
Didn't we already go through this? No? This wench. Not for either. Let me know whenever. Yeah. Definitely get some time. Plan it out. As I think it'd be really fun. I know I don't have Split Fiction. And I don't know if it's the same. Like I know It Takes Two, only one of us has to own that game, and then the other person can join off of it, or something like that. I forget exactly how it's like worded. But only one of us would need to purchase at least It Takes Two, and I know I already own that, so you wouldn't have to buy it. So you have both. So you just need to, yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm aware of. But I think that'd be tons of fun.
So much for my good feeling.
Just more silly, goofy moments. Although I do know, from what I remember of the game, I don't expect it to be anywhere near as silly goofy as when we found out we could barrel roll and crawl on the floor in RE6 and some of that stupid shit. It's like, but it will still be a whole bucket of just like random shenanigans fun. Oh my god. It's like I know right now Lily is going through and she's like clipping more of it. And it's just watching back the clips, it's just so fucking funny. There's just so many moments that are just absolutely hilarious. And it's like, it was the right level of jank, is the thing. Because having done RE5, that jank was fucking miserable. Oh my god. RE5 jank was
ready for
so
this one.
painful.
I saw.
And then like, I
So
watched
I
you
should
play
keep
through
my
RE5.
expectations low.
Is that looked painful
always
even
expect
watching
an
you?
attack?
I watched a
It
couple
is a
friends all
delicate
play through
balance.
RE5.
Expect the worst. Assume nothing.
And it's like
And
every single
always
time
anticipate
it looked
an
like the
attack.
most painful thing in the world.
Sure is a lot to remember.
Oh. One of our favorite moments was us wondering why people. Right? Yeah. It's like, why do people hate this game? Oh, that's why. It's like, on one hand, I still feel like some of the hate is unwarranted. But it's because it starts so strong and it ends so weak. Like Leon and I already forgot her name. Helena,
Whetstone.
I think it was,
And only one room left.
is so good.
I know
It
I shouldn't
starts
hope.
so strong,
Do you think we'll find it there?
and
No.
then it quickly starts to fall. I will say that Jake and Sherry did have some pretty fun parts, especially when we were inside of that the mansion area. That area was really cool. I really like that area. It's very pretty. I wish I could see. I need to rewatch the VOD for. Oh no, your VOD was corrupted for that one. I think that's the VOD that got corrupted. We were in the mansion. Because I'm like, I really wanted to see what you were dealing with on your side when we were split up, when we got kidnapped, and we were breaking out. Because my section was kind of cool. I'm out here just kung fu fighting, bare fisticuffs, as Jake, and you were doing some other super spy stuff. I don't know what you were doing exactly. Ah, damn it. It's like, but yeah. Because I know for Ada's, I think all of Ada's, I don't think Ada's was corrupted. I think Ada's survived. So I remember you messaging me, I think right before we started Ada, and you were like, Key, I have bad news. And you gave me such like an anxiety attack. I was like, oh shit, my fucking heart, I can't handle this. What's happening? What's the bad news? And you're like, I won't say till stream. And I was like, don't do this to me. Remember, I wanted to check out when you connect to Ada. Are you sure it was the Ada? I have to double check. I don't remember if it was the Ada stream or if it was the Jake and Sherry stream. I could have sworn it was Jake and Sherry that got corrupted. Maybe it was Ada.
Back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little. Who are you two?
But I know the Ada section was just so funny with me teleporting everywhere. And you could
We're
just
looking
see
for
my
a
character
Western.
teleport
Have you seen
just
it?
right next to you.
There was one in this room.
Which
My
is
son
funny.
sharpened his dagger on it right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew.
Yeah,
I
just,
was hard
hey,
on him, sure.
I'm here.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the
Well,
same
oh my
thing
God.
to my dad when I was his age.
All the connectivity issues we
killed his
had
own
with
father?
Ada's campaign.
Where is he now?
That was such a
He may be a
nightmare.
bastard, but he's my bastard. He'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
Interesting. Right? It's actually kind of upsetting that it was never fixed. Especially because, like, everything else was seamless. Everything else was seamless. It was just that one section. It was just Ada's that did not want to work. And a forum from 13 years ago fixed it right. Oh, that was so funny. Like, us just trying to, like, troubleshoot and find the solution via, like, these old-ass forums. Like, oh, we tried this thing, or we did this one thing, and it fixed it for us. That was such a silly experience. Again, mostly because, like, everything else was seamless. It was just Ada's campaign. And it essentially just became like a brute force, just constantly restart, 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 and it'll work eventually. Alright. Let me go back. But yeah.
Why would his son betray him like that?
Brute force the only
His own
way.
father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Assume nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but
You only know half the story.
yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? When did this guy get here? Ow. It's like, all I know is brute force. That's how I play every game. It is the way. Sucks that you can't block that at all. There's not much I can do about that situation.
Get up!
Alright, at least this ancient's dead now. We should make everything else a lot easier. No way. He interrupted me. Nope. Don't hit my boy. Who's gonna support me? Alright. Where is the last one for this chest? 1, 2. I should head to bed now. No worries, no worries. Have a good eve spot. Appreciate the rain you dropping by. Hope you sleep well. And have a good luck in day tomorrow. It's always a pleasure having you here. Just gonna. Oh, my eye got an eyelash in it. It hurts. Ugh. Alright. Oh, there it is. My boomer eyes. Finally. They see. Oh my god, I missed. Nice. Got him in time. Can't believe I missed that. Right there. But at least we found it. Okay, I'll be right back actually. This eyelash is really bothering me. Okay, I'm back. One of the nice things about having had contacts for a long time before I got LASIK is I'm very used to touching my eye. So it doesn't bother me to touch my eye and essentially pluck an eyelash out from it. But that was getting very frustrating and I was rubbing my eye way too much, which is not good for your eyes. But that feels a lot better now. Alright.
You, didn't happen to find that whetstone, perchance?
We found no whetstone.
Nope.
This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Oh. Activates when aiming to slow down.
The dagger you brought me is quite interesting. An artless design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
In a Reaver's back.
Ugh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before. I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really. Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back?
The one I
His
just
own
gave
son
you?
killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Howdy, howdy, Dink. Welcome on, welcome on.
Another treasure hunt.
Hope you're doing good and
Pointless.
well.
Well, not if Cinder really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
Yeah. Like how Kratos is upset that we're side questing. It's like that's all we're doing right now. There's gonna be side questing for a wee bit. Just catch up on a little of these last minute materials, a little bits of story tidbits. Last couple of stories from Amir before we put 2018 God of War to rest and we get ready for Expedition 33 and Ragnarok
That
after
dragon,
that.
that's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
Though I am curious what I'll be playing after 33
Hey,
and
You are
Ragnarok.
full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He just insulted you.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you?
Second hand. Where is this? Hidden chamber. Tortuga. Oh. Where's the favorite I'm on? Here, retrieve the
Very
whetstone.
well, my brothers.
Oh, it's up here. So I guess I go here.
I'll tell you the story of Hrungnir, the
Yeah.
brawler. The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard.
I want to finish the
There he
story
gives
before we
Hrungnir his fill
get on
of
the
mead,
beach.
and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a
Yeah.
lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
Yeah, damn. No. Interesting. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's word rage time. Bomb. I wonder if this still eats into my Spartan Rage timer. still like in the Spartan Rage, like animation look. All right. Nope, wrong arrow. Ooh, we can open this actually, too. Oh, I missed. Okay, they're right next to each other.
Hey, wait for me.
Open sesame seed. Chest. Love it. Give me the loot. What do we got? Okay, I'll take it. Obviously. Alright, there's one. There's one. So following the logic we always follow, if the chest is there, it means the jars have to be somewhere nearby-ish. It's just a matter of where is considered nearby. So one was there. A vantage point over Hidor. I don't see any over here, nor over there. None behind. Not that. Open this? No. Maybe I need to get around, and then I'll be able to see it. Almost missed this. Can't interact with that. Oh, there's another dewdrop thing over there. So I have to make sure to go collect that also. Oh my god. I'm literally hitting dodge and it's not dodging. Is this a dodge? No, it's not a fight one. Alright, just dust. Smash your hand through this chest. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is one we yoink and we move around. Don't see anything immediately anyways. So keep adventuring, keep looking, keep scouting. This is oh, okay, it stays open. Alright, he's dead. Okay. So chest is over there. From this angle. do I see any more jars? I'm not seeing any more.
Over here.
Yes, Atreus. Alright, let's bring the crystal. Oh, that's why it opens up like this. Okay, so it's a long trek. We can't climb with it, obviously. So we have to open that. That way we can bring it over here. Okay, that's not too annoying. Just a little tedious. But luckily we open up enough shortcuts, but you don't need to do too much of running around. Oh, for those who aren't aware, last week I did go ahead and reorganize and redo a whole bunch of my emotes. So those that are subbed, you guys should be seeing new and different emotes available to you. And obviously, like always, all my emotes are always available without a sub using 7TV. So feel free to check that out if you guys want to utilize them still in chats. The majority, if not every single one of them, should be named essentially the same thing that they are named in emote form, minus the fact that they won't have the key to one. They get to type in for regular emotes. Yeah, Neon did a whole bunch of new ones for me. And I absolutely love them. I think they're absolutely amazing. They're so hilarious. One of them, I don't think I'll ever be able to properly upload to Twitch. If you see it, you'll know why. Though she does have it in her channel, so theoretically I should be allowed to have it on mine. But you guys know how Twitch is, where the rules are very inconsistently applied, especially for VTubers. But I also run into the issue of not enough emote slots. Or she does not struggle from that anywhere near as much as I do. But yes, it is so much fun in my opinion. I love the emotes that she created. Alright, let's climb back up. Let's see what we might have missed. So we found the second seal over here. So I feel like maybe the third one then would be up from this vantage point. That's kind of the trend I've been seeing. Block this. Oh, this guy's trying to hit me. Return to sender. And your turn. And hurry. Return to sender. Alright. Not fighting these guys. At least we're not gonna fight properly. I don't know where that goes. We'll go there in a second. Alright, big chest up here. Loot. Interesting. So this gives us a new summon for Atreus, and it's a loot one. didn't see a giant crystal. Where? I shouldn't have to drag one from down below, right? Okay, there's one here. We'll kick this chain down. Do this to get my treasure. Okay, so we just little ring around the rosy. I'm not seeing the last seal, but I saw these torches that I could light up. I don't see what for. Maybe this will reveal what I need. What's this? Oh, fight. Holy hell, that took a lot of damage. Oh, no way, I hit parry. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We now know that that's going to be a somewhat tough fight. That's going to open up for us. We know we need to swap to these weapons. Oh. We'll just kind of iframe through that. Up. Oh yeah. No, dodge that. Too bad there's no like backstab mechanic in this game. Ouch. Oh my god, I'm stuck in a corner. I like being stuck in corners. Not in this game, anyways. Boom. Nope. Oh, you got no way. Okay. No, we're fine. Pre-swap. And we'll summon the wolves. Summon that. Nope, dodge that. Boom. Big damage there. Alright, we'll charge this up. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, yeah. Can you stop doing unparryables? I hit dodge. That's such horseradish. Alright. Okay. Of course he does unparryable. Nope. Alright, that was parryable. Should have parried that. Alright. Oof, that was a little rough. It's okay though. We managed to pull through. Dust the realms. Gimme, gimme. But we're still missing one of the runes. So where is that rune? That is the question. I didn't see it over here. Oh, I did miss that though. I don't see it over here. I don't see it over yonder. There wasn't just the last rune here. Nope, not that. Where's the last rune? No. Hmm. Wait. If there's two there. I wonder if the gates below also have a torch on them. Maybe that's what I'm missing. We'll find out. We'll go double check right now. Let's see. Slide down. Check over here.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
No. No, this doesn't have any torchy thing. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Glad we're able to find it. Alright. Another chest looted. Ooh, apple. For HP. Oh yeah, we definitely need this now. Give me that full heal. And then there were a couple fruits that are just around this. So we gotta loot these also. I'll throw you, grab it. The teardrop. I forget what this one does.
I have a question.
Oh, base
Ymir
stats.
was the first giant. Where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ganungagop, the great boy. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was
Did I take a wrong turn?
ice. And there in the void they met and produced
Water?
more than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary
Naturally.
evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms.
Okay, yeah, this is the
Ymir's
way.
torn flesh. Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. And we'll pick this up later.
Damn it. I just had to do this stupid thing. Alright, continue the story, Mimir. Mimir, back to story time. Please. Ah, he's such a rat.
I believe our story was in need of a conclusion.
Yes.
Odin had slain Ymir and used the primeval giant's flesh to shape the realm of Midgard. Called himself All-Father as if he was the creator and not the creator's destroyer. Small, covetous tyrant.
Amir?
Huh? Oh, sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
All right.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Enough of that, Raven. It's already annoying me.
I didn't think we'd see you out here, since you and Brock got back together. Everything okay?
Oh, better than ever. You know, I really think we've both grown in our years apart.
So how come you're back here?
Just catching some fresh air. Look, I love my brother. Smells like a fed young pup.
Very relatable brother experience. Okay, I honestly thought we had to stop at this dock. I guess not.
I still can't believe a son would kill his own father. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, who would do that?
I know, we only got one side of the story. But come on, his own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes, but...
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. A little. But I'd never stab you in the back.
No. I imagine not.
This
I
clan
raised you
really
right,
didn't
boy.
want anyone
You
coming
stabbed me in the front.
How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
My thought as well.
I love how like they see me absolutely devastate one of their like brethren in front of them. They're like, nah, I'm different. I can still fight these guys. It's like, bro, did you not see me absolutely demolish them? I hate the witches so much. Get executed, wench. Detest them. Alright. Barrel up there. No, I guess not barrel, it's a bucket. Our water wheel is broken. Almost missed that. Gotta need all the Hexsilver I can get. I'll do our run it a week shy on monies. So they said something about the water wheel. Oh. There we go. I wonder if that could hit me. I assume it possibly can. Oh, it just stops me from moving. Welcome back from the ad, so guys. Hope you guys are still doing good and well and hydrating. Give yourself a little bit of stretches every now and then. Can't tell if the squeaking I'm hearing is the sound of a raven or if it's just the sound of the water wheel. We'll probably go around and that's how we'll access that chest. Hello? Ah. Is this the right way? Oh, it's one way. Yeah, I don't see any other path, right? No. Alright.
When are you angry?
What?
With me. When?
Oh, I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know one.
It's okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
That troll just so goofy, walking back and forth pacing. Alright, well, I think that was easy. But we also are kind of right off the floor. That is one thing. It's like this game is very gear dependent. If you get your gear score up, you essentially jump in power significantly and can handle a lot more. That's why when I'm fighting those level 7s and 8s, I do almost like nothing to them. Since my gear's only level 5. And I'm right on the cusp of level 6. One second, 3 use. Progression can wait. Loots can't.
Atreus, to me.
Atreus. What do you see, Atreus? Ah, you saw this. That's why you were lingering over here. Good spot.
Look here.
This is good to know.
I know we've talked about it a couple times on this stream about the yellow paint in games essentially being a game dev's way of pointing you in the right direction of where you need to go. I feel like the way God of War handles it, where it's these yellow sigils and markings on things, is very well done. It is nice, it makes sense, it fits inside of the game world, and in the aesthetic very easily. Kudos. Good job. Good shit. I know the other day one of my friends was asking me what I thought about the yellow paint in RE9. I also feel like RE9 handled it very well. I did not feel like it was overtly glaring and in your face going, hey, you stupid dumbass, you are missing everything. But it was very well implemented and subtle enough that it wasn't overbearing, it wasn't immersion breaking. But it was visible enough that you would notice it, or could notice it fairly easily if you were looking, and didn't actually figure out where you had to go, to point you in the right direction. So I think they did a fantastic job with the yellow paint in RE9 also. There's also a bunch of subtle things in RE9 to kind of help direct you. Again, it's one of the reasons why I think FromSoft does it really well. RE9 did the same thing, where it is done with lighting. A lot of Grace's sections are are kind of, you can navigate them based on lighting and what's visible, naturally, because a lot of her sections are designed to be really dark because they're supposed to be super scary, spooky times. Oh no. And they kind of are the first time through. And what's so funny is, stupid wolf, I'm trying to tell a story. What's so funny to me is, even when we were playing RE9 for the first time, I think I said it a couple times during stream too. I feel like, or I felt like, in Grace's sections, you could get through them much easier, and they'd be significantly less scary if you don't stop moving. That if you just keep running forward at all times. Just like I did with every other Souls game, just like I did with every FromSoft game, and pretty much any game I've ever played, where if you just move fast enough and you just keep moving, the game isn't designed around you doing that. It's designed around you taking your time, checking every corner, and being afraid constantly. But if you don't do that, it will not necessarily bug out, but it won't know how to handle it properly, and you can avoid and ignore so many things. And watching the speed run, that is essentially what you do with Grace's sections. You just don't stop moving. You constantly push forward, you constantly move forward, and a lot of the scary parts aren't scary. Like the only real scary part at that point becomes whether you get caught or not, or if you hesitate for a split second. But it is designed
What happened over there?
around, not necessarily designed around you doing this, but it's designed in a way that if you don't stop moving, you can just outrun everything, which I thought was pretty funny. That my hypothesis was correct, based on what I've seen from literally every other game of that type. Atreus, what do you see, my boy? How do we get down?
Father,
Oh,
this looks interesting.
that's how. I'm like, he's looking in this direction. So there's got to be something over there that I'm missing that would show me how to solve the puzzle. And again, is the big old yellow paint that I was missing. But I knew I had to be looking in that direction. Oh no, the Reavers. They're dead.
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
Damn. They munched the head.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal.
Yeah.
I guess the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad. By his feet.
Oh no.
Whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
He did? Ew.
Ready yourself, boy!
Oh. Nope.
I wonder why they left this whetstone
Shattered
behind.
Gauntlet of Ages.
If Sindri wants it,
Ooh.
it must be really useful.
Well, lad, Reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Based. breaking all the boxes just in case it gives us something. Bump. Oh. Now, how do I get in there? Atreus opens it for me. Good job, Atreus. Hacksilver. I'll take it. Oh my god, Atreus. Why must you have to stand so close? Baro. Damn it. Alright. Did I already go in here? I don't think so. Don't feel like I have. Oh, this is the other side to that chest. Okay. Hacksilver. Whatever the hell this is. Let's see. Jump this. Gain back max. Open this up.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Boy. Read for me. Pick up this document.
There's a scroll here.
Yeah, I
It
know.
belonged to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Indeed. I think there was loot for us in the water over here. Yeah.
I see something down there.
I also see something down there. Oh, I missed that. Maybe. Wait. Alright, we'll just back it up. Boop. I almost missed so much stuff. Okay, no, actually, no, I would not have missed it. I have to do this regardless so I can progress.
There sure is a lot to see here.
Yeah? Give me the Hacksilver. We jump this. Jump down here. Smash these open. Bump. Rah. And gimme. Love the loot. Okay, I think now we've collected everything. We might find a couple more things. Yeah, up ahead. That's because it's up ahead.
What's that down there?
There's more gold. A gear gold.
If I'm not mistaken, we've yet to discuss the tale of the giant Bergelmir.
How did it go at the stronghold?
I'll tell this one later.
Yeah, it's like, brother, you gonna really start a new story as soon as we get to the quest turn in?
We found your whetstone.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Low perk activation against health.
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've
Humming
needed a
with
new one
magic.
after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it.
Alright.
To lube it up!
He said, I didn't ask for it back.
Alright. Goals, favors. Wayward spirits. Maybe we could talk to Mama again. Alright, we'll do that one. Then we didn't collect any bones. I really don't want to do that one. Because this is literally the quest I was talking about, where it's like I don't want to do the grind quests where it's just go to Muspelheim, go to Niflheim, and just grind out here for 20,000 years. I don't care. The treasure chests could be good, but I'm kind of stupid. And I don't know where these are. And the game doesn't just track them for me. So I think yeah, I think we'll try to do these two. Try to hit up this one. And then we'll go turn in the ashes. Because I'm trying to think, like, do I want to bother the
Hey,
Valkyries?
Mimir. Last we were in a boat, you had just started the story.
We were just starting the tale of the giant Bergelmir.
Oh, yeah. I remember
don't
your
know.
shrine. It looked happier than the other ones.
Because I feel like this is not going to be enough content
It
for me to
begins in an
want to bother
ocean
streaming
of
on
blood.
Saturday or God of War.
Finally,
Especially
a
if it's
story
only
worth
the
hearing.
Valkyries.
If you remember, Ymir, the first giant, was fatally stabbed by Odin. It's in his blood our story starts. Ymir's magical guts poured out in a torrent so violent it threatened to flood all of creation. The Jotnar were unprepared, as the very last of them were washed away in the endless tide. Not just Ymir, but all of giant kind faced extinction. Or I can just tell you this story later.
Okay, yeah, he'll continue that story in a second. I want to just quickly see what's on this little island while we're still in the area, as I don't want to backtrack.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Bump. And we just beat his ass. Doesn't really matter. Both of them do the same damage. It seems like aside from potentially re-equipping all my armor or changing what armors I've equipped to be a little bit more suited for their specific elemental type, there isn't too much I can do in these situations. Oh, that's sad. I didn't get Ruperto's core. Alright, what's in this chest? It's one of the big chests. Symbol of resilience. Okay. Bone.
These bones pulse with magic.
It must be Golvi. Could we just hold on to it? Maybe we'll find the rest of them.
This spirit lies to you, boy.
How would you know?
I have known many spirits. They are all liars.
This one is different. I know it.
You know very little.
Well, we found one bone. I was literally just talking about how I don't know if we're gonna find any of the bones.
Trusting a spirit to keep its word is foolish, boy.
But if there's even a chance, don't you want to see Mom again?
Of course I... She is gone, Atreus.
Yeah, Atreus.
You must accept this.
I do, but to see her again. Just one more time.
Why do you believe him? You do not know him or who he was. All of this is sinister.
He wants to see someone he loved again. I understand how that feels.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything sinister about it.
Hope is blinding your instincts, boy.
Right then. We were in the middle of a story, weren't we? The torrent of Ymir's blood had washed away the Jotnar. And so would Odin's victory have been complete. But Ymir's kind did not all perish that day. Staying afloat to a hollowed husk of a tree, the frost giant Bergelmir endured, as did his lady wife. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Well, I guess it makes sense. Atreus and Kratos were talking. I was like, maybe you started your story earlier. We would have had time to hear it, Ymir. Not Ymir, Mimir. Alright, kill that Raven. Open this. I know we're trying to go to the these favors, but it's like I'm right in the neighborhood of a lot of these regions, and I don't want to backtrack. Is mostly my laziness. Oh my god. Howdy, howdy, Raiders. Welcome on, welcome on. Howdy, howdy, Arcadia. Hope you guys are doing good and well today. My name is Kedark. I'm a Pharaoh on the Range thief god. I like to play a variety of games from RPGs to roguelikes. Right now, we're just finishing up the side quest for God of War 2018. And then we'll probably start Expedition 33 this Saturday. But hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, buddy. So you're playing some, Dragon Infinite. I was lurking a little bit earlier. Actually, I now have 3 versions of my stream playing up. Because everyone I was lurking in earlier has all raided into me. But glad you're doing well. How did Dragon Infinite go? Did nothing but side quests? I feel that. As I said, that's all I'm doing myself. Because we're just finishing the side quest before we go turn in our wife's ashes. Oh. But we're pretty much at the end. I'm just wanting to try to see what else was out there that I potentially was missing.
Another name.
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
But there really isn't too much left for me. I'm trying to do the last couple of favors for the dwarves. Because, like, there's even more to do for Infinite Wealth compared to things. Oh, like, just to set up a way to have, like, essentially infinite money? Or is it, like, an achievement or objective in those games? I never probably understood that when I was, like, watching you play. Like, I also just, like, don't properly understand those games. Like, what their objective is. So, I was kind of confused in general as to what would be considered... what's like the expectation there?
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
Nope, no retreat. Because it has a ton of side content. Yeah. Like, I remember you doing a butt ton of it. Whenever I watch you play it. And it seems like there is just a lot of side stuff. Which isn't bad by any means. It's actually, in my opinion, appreciated in some games to have lots of side content, as long as it doesn't feel like too monotonous. But I'm not able to tell exactly. But I think it's also because, like, I don't... Like, I feel like every time I come in to your Yakuza's, I'm, like, almost always confused as to what I'm looking at. I do try to mix story and side stuff. This one particularly has more... Oh, I see. Because, yeah, it does feel like... I feel like if I had done the side stuff for God of War at the same time as I was getting them, instead of what I did, which is save it all to the very end, it would feel a lot better / make a lot more sense. But that's not what I did. I unintentionally beelined the whole story, thinking that the side stuff would actually come in a little bit more naturally than it did. Like, it'd be a little bit more on my path. But no, the side stuff here is actually, like, on the side. I don't think I would have naturally ran into most of these areas or zones, because you don't need to whatsoever for the main story. Which, both good and bad. I did that for quite a few Yakuza games, so I'll be going and doing... Yeah. It's like, I try to
Right
be
then,
as
where were
completionist
we?
as I can with
Oh,
my
yes.
games,
I was
but
telling you of
I'm not going to
Bernie
go out of my
and his
way
wife, lost
and grind
upon an
out
endless ocean
20
of
plus
blood.
hours for, you know, like the last,
For
like,
weeks,
5-10%
they said,
of
until
something.
finally they came upon a new land. They called it Jotunheim. And there they would start anew. As father and mother, they would multiply exceedingly, and as king and queen, they worked to make Jotunheim a land where giants would know no master but themselves. Or I can just tell you this story later.
It's like, it's definitely fun to try to complete things, but again, for me, it's mostly like if it's on the path.
We're not getting in there without a key.
And a lot of stuff in this game really does not seem like it's on the path. Like, you know, as much as I would like to get, you know, like all the chests and all the ravens, I'm not going to go back through every single zone just to find out where I potentially missed a raven, listening for all the audio cues, see which chests potentially missed, go, oh, okay, well, in this starting zone, there was this close-off path that required me to get this other
Can you
thing
finish that
from later
story you
on.
started?
I can indeed.
I'm not just
Where
gonna
were we?
full backtrack like that.
Come to
It just
Bergelmir
doesn't
and his queen.
seem like
and the
a good
founding of a new
utilization
realm.
of time. Especially
Bergelmir
stream
never
time.
sought revenge
Because so
for
much
what he
of it
slaughtered.
is just
His vengeance
traversing. It's just
was to
travel
live
time.
and prosper. He died at peace.
It's like,
A
and I
legion
hate
of his
feeling
kin
like
to
I'm
mourn.
wasting people's time,
He would ever be
which
known
is essentially like
as
load screen
Bergelmir the
simulator.
Beloved.
Bergelmir the Beloved. Huh. I've never heard a story end that way. Not a true one, anyway.
You do, laddie.
It's like, at least in this one, when you're in the boats ride and you're just kind of traversing from point A to point B, we have Mimir telling stories and lore, which is kind of cool and fun. I really enjoy them. I know other games, it's just like nothing but silence as you wait between checkpoints and quest locations. And it's like, bruh, that's so miserably boring. It's like, I barely like doing that for myself. I don't want to put others through that. Alright, is there anything here? Not that I see. So it's like, I think the goal is we're going to do time heals all wounds. Not that one. We'll do this one. And then I think that's it. If we find the rest of the anatomy for hope, we'll do it. But I have no idea if the track will actually track where the last 2 bones are. Or if it'll just tell me where it ends. If it's just gonna tell me where it ends, I don't care. I've been here. I've been here. Yeah, I've been here. Okay. Why am I going back here? I'm confused. Oh, that's why. Because we're gonna tell the father why, or what happened to his son. It's like, why the hell are we back here? Bada bum. Bum. I know temperatures are picking up by me. I was meaning to ask you, how's temperatures up by you? Like it's reaching the point where like it's starting to get a little uncomfortably warm. Upper 80s, yeah. Okay, so then we're about the same. I don't like it. I want to go back to being like low 80s, high 70s. I know it's gonna blow. That's like the biggest issue I have with Texas. Like for the most part, I have like, you know, obviously there's, you know, normal complaints everywhere. But it's like I hate our summers so much.
We found your son. He was
I am not
betrayed
ready
too.
for 100 plus heat.
And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
But what's gonna be funny is
Fat
like
lot
I
of
know
good
for a
like
fact
this.
my best friend are still gonna go to Korean
How'd it
barbecue
go
and
out?
hot pot, even when it's like 100 something degrees out.
We found 4 corpses near his. They
It's
were
because food
decapitated.
too good.
Vandrit always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard.
Right? It's so
Know when he's in
delicious.
the
It's
house,
always
sets me
good.
at ease. Thanks.
we did a good thing.
Ah, boost
I'm
all
glad we
stats.
came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
All right, so that's done. Now we do this one, and we go turn in our ashes. So where is this quest location? Ah, okay. I forget which one you said you haven't done. Whether you said you never tried KBBQ or if you never tried Hot Pot. And if you... 'cause remember we talked about this a couple times. And it's such a hot pot. Oh, it's so good. If you ever come a little south and you're ever in their area, just let me know. Or if you ever like plan to come in that area, because the hot pot place I absolutely love, you have to set a reservation. Otherwise, you'll be waiting for hours. But like, if you ever plan to come a little south for, you know, like a day trip or something, you gotta let me know. I'll set us a rezo. And we'll definitely go get some. Yeah.
Sure is a lot to see.
I'll definitely let you know. Cause, oh, it's so fucking good, dude. I don't think I've ever gone and been upset. I think every time, and like it's something me and my best friend were talking about actually. Every time we
So
go,
why do they call
it's
Odin
like
a
we
lord
love
of the
Korean
hill?
barbecue.
That refers
And
to
we
a
love
modest
hot pot.
example
Both
of
are
Odin's
absolutely
thirst for
amazing.
knowledge. The time he
However,
spent 9 days a dead man.
Korean barbecue
Aye, hung
suffers from the
himself by
fact
neck
that
from
every
Yggdrasil's
time
branches,
they
put
have to
his
change out
spear
the
through his
grill,
own side and
the
bled down into the well
it
of
has to
destiny.
be reheated.
He roamed the
It's
realms
come
of
to
the dead
temperature,
and
and it just
plundered
takes
the
forever
world free of
to
its secrets,
heat up
until
again.
I think quite
Hot pot
rightly it got
is
fed up
always
with
at the
him
right
and sent him
temperature.
back to
It's
the land of the
always
living.
perfect. You can always cook.
Did I not
The only
mention he was
limitation
barking
is how
mad?
quickly you go through the tower of meat to cook. I'll literally drive on a weekend or take a Friday off. Dude, it's honestly so fucking worth. Yeah. All right. I know. This Friday, me and my best friend, we're gonna go celebrate his birthday. We're going Korean barbecue. I'll do it for good food, right? Oh, dude, it's so fucking worth it. Yeah. I'll look at next available weekend I have. Howdy, Nico. Welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. I've been watching you play some the Pokemon Shadow Gale of Darkness lately. That's been lots of fun watching you play that. You're doing okay. That's good to hear. Yeah. I double check next available Friday or Saturday, whichever, or Sunday, whichever day works best for you. I cancel stream that day,
Ymir,
and then
What can you tell me
we
about
go
that
have
giant
some hot
lady with the
pot.
bow?
She was called
Oh,
Skadi.
I'm sure you'll love
Queen
it.
of the hunt. Her father was Thiotzi.
Because
who could take
the
shape
place
of
I go
any
to
wild
has like
creature
a really
and
big
taught
like
Skadi
buffet
how to
bar
hunt
of
them all.
toppings of stuff that you can get
From
to
the
add
ribs
to
of
your
her
meal.
corpse,
Also,
she fashioned
I have a
7
few
feet,
pictures I can send
allowing
to
her
you,
to
so
glide
you have like an
upon
idea.
the snow so no animal could evade her.
But it's just so
She became
good.
a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. But I can just tell you this story later.
Like there's like very few places, or no. There's not a single time I've gone there that I've been upset. It has always been a top-notch experience, in my opinion. The only limitation I've ever felt was when me and like 3 of my friends went. 2 of them, it was their first time going to Hot Pot, or at least this place, so they weren't sure what to expect. And like me and my best friend, who like go out every 2 weeks, we have that shit down to a science. We know exactly what we want. We know exactly how quickly we can get through it, and it is such a science for us that eating with them, who were eating significantly slower, and in our eyes, whereas wasting space on like all the extras and like all the carbs and noodles and stuff. It's like, bro, you're missing out. You're not eating enough meat. You're not getting your money's worth. We're like low key upset. They're like, you're holding us back. But nah, it was still so much fun. It was still really good. But yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. Obviously, you don't need to min-max your protein like me and my best friend do. They have a lot of food, a lot of little like desserts, matcha ice cream and stuff like that to enjoy. There's also an Asian bakery in that like same location to get stuff. See, I tried it, just not my thing.
Ah,
I could see
I
where
was
others would
wondering
like
about
it. I think I'm just a little too American, and I need just a little bit of sugar. And it was just not sweet enough. There was just like nothing. It wasn't bad. Like I was able to eat, like half a cone of it, but I was like, I really don't want to force us to finish this cone, because I'm just not fully enjoying it. It's like, but I won't knock others for liking it. It's like, I'm also weird though, because like I can drink like espresso straight, no cream, no sugar, and I enjoy it if it's good espresso. It's like, but I still prefer at least like 1 cream,
Need
1
that
sugar if I
alchemist
can.
for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
I just like a little something to break up my bitter.
Can you read it?
Sir, These runes read
Death inside. But I think a good portion of that is like a lot of what I eat is like a lot of my favorite foods are like either salty or bitter to begin with.
Rock said his friend was dwarven, like him.
So I normally like
Wearing a
a
green ring.
little bit of sweet to
Look
break
if you
up
wish.
my monotony
I will be gathering
of my normal
resources
diet.
for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No,
Why not?
because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh,
Very true, Kratos, as we run errands for dwarves. Huh?
that's his soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Yeah, we don't attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Yeah, they have a few different cakes and desserts, a bunch of different noodles, udon, ramen, and not like instant ramen noodles, but like actual like proper ramen noodles, which are so delicious. Yeah, nah, they have a lot of stuff to enjoy there. What's so funny though is like the first time I went to this location was their opening weekend, and I wasn't the most thrilled about it. But it is actually 100% due to the fact that like on opening weekend, everything was a la carte. So if you wanted more protein
Soul
slices and
Eater's
stuff like
out
that, or whatever
Must
kind
have
of
been
meat
part
you
of that
wanted,
alchemist.
you had to pay for every single extra portion. Which for me racked up the bill really high. And I was like, fuck! I was upset with how much I spent. But I still enjoyed the food. I'm like, alright, this is a good experience. I still enjoyed it. But like, I'm like, I don't know if I'll come back. And then, I forget what it was that made me go back, like 4 or 5 months later. And the waitress was like, oh, have you been here before? I'm like, yeah, I was here like a couple months ago. I kind of get the shtick. And she's like, oh no, we changed things. Because a lot of people were upset with how we had things previously. Thank you for the hydrate, Fade. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. But they were like, yeah, we changed it up how things work because we were getting complaints about how things were on opening weekend in like the first couple of weeks. And I'm like, bruh, they fixed the one issue. It's like that was my only issue, was that like I was racking up my bill so high because I like to eat a lot of beef. So like yeah, they increased like the base price a wee bit, but I eat my money's worth. So it is like the little issue I had with it was like fixed, because enough people were like, nah, this is bad, and they're like, okay, we hear you loud and clear, we'll fix it.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
Oh.
So yeah, it would definitely be
Boy,
enjoyable.
over here.
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
Oh boy, a treasure map. I won't ever find it because I'm bad at finding treasures. How are you doing, Fade? Hope you're doing well. I know recently I've been slowly catching some of your streams where you're getting all the achievements. I think it is, right? In RE4? How's that been going? I know like you'll be doing that for a while, and then you've been swapping games. I don't know if it's due to frustration or if you've been swapping games due to just like natural, alright, I've done enough of that, time to do something else. Obviously when you're playing Rivals, you're just crushing kids. Too good. There's times I'm a bit tempted to go back to Rivals, but it's like, I'm not good enough to want to grind out. There's also been a lot of new heroes, which some of them are really interesting. It's just, I don't know. I've never been overtly great at shooters. So it's like, I'll leave that for those that are better. I don't want to hold my teams back. Okay, I broke one vase. Wonder where... Okay, I see the other vase over here, so... Wonder where the last vase is.
There's the ring! On that severed hand! Attached to the Soul Eater.
Ah,
Well-
naturally.
We know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
No.
Nah,
We will fight it.
But why?
because I want it.
Because you are frightened of it.
Actually, that's a better reason. Face your fears, boy. How do we fight it? Oh, okay. Alright, decapitate him. Gun. Throw an item. Or not. Alright. Finish him off. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Execute him. So we need to find the last jar, which has to be in here somewhere, because that will open the door necessary to go fight him. Okay. Keep our eyes peeled for a blue jar. Obviously with a rune on it. Nothing over here. We already went down there and I didn't see it. That doesn't mean I didn't miss it. I am Giga Blind. Which is the other reason why I don't really play. There it is. That's why I don't really play hero shooters. I am Giga Blind with my boomer eyes. Okay. We open this.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Exactly,
Yes,
Atreus.
sir.
Stay strong. No fears. What was the point of exploiting the thing out over there? Whatever. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see, let's see.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
Booga booga!
Ready yourself, boy.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick up. Oh my god. Pick up the thing. Oh my god, why isn't it picking up? Ow.
You okay, brother?
No, I'm not okay. No way!
That's just perfect.
I'm not good at those kinds of games either. Yeah. It's like I'm just too old.
Strong, Atreus.
I'm too old for that kind of
And
quick
look for a
reflex
weak
game.
point.
I'm not a youngling like Fade. Or Bot. It's like, I can keep up
Stay
sometimes,
quiet.
but my issue is like,
Make no
I
movement.
fundamentally just not the best at aiming. Which is why I tend to stick away from FPS games as a whole. Which is funny because when you and my friends play any FPS game, I almost always pick snipers and rifles. So I pick guns that like require the most amount of aim and precision, though I'm giga bad at aiming. I've always had trouble getting. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Shooters can be fun, but I normally play them when shooting isn't like the entire focus. Like the best example I have off the dome would be like the Payday games. I'm old to still have decent reflexes. Yeah. Come on, open your chest up. Alright. We'll rip his heart out. Bump. Just because that's a much more fun way to defeat him.
We did it! I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it. Fucking Naruto.
Dwarvish inscription.
The alchemist. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
The
Yeah.
Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
But yeah, I would normally play high precision, high aim weapons in shooters because I think because it forces me to focus a little bit more, I'm able to like actually land my shots a lot better versus when I use guns that are a little more spray and pray. But like things like Payday, love those just because like shooting is important, but it isn't the most important aspect of that game. And that's more my forte. I did play a lot of Fortnite with our friends, but I'm definitely like the weak link there. And even though I say like I'm bad, it's like my version or my consideration of me being bad is like my friends will each get like 10 to 15 kills minimum each game, and I'm over here at like 5 to 8.
Read
Like
it.
I'm not,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
so bad that like I'm full dead weight, but I'm definitely, you know, like 50% as good as they
Remember
are.
it and fast.
As they're, you know,
out.
carrying my ass
James Staney.
all the way to like the high ranks.
I don't know that one.
Who else do you want?
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward promised.
It's like I don't consider myself a variety gamer for nothing. Shooters is considered variety, even if I don't fully enjoy them. But yeah, like I know for a short period of time, it was last year during the Greek God season, the Avatar: The Last Airbender season, and one more season. We ended at the Mad Max season. But like those are so much fun. We're doing nothing but grind Fortnite. We got up to the second to highest rank in the game in each one of the seasons. And it was so much fun. It was me, two of my best friends, and then we got my youngest brother to join us. And we were just absolutely obliterating lobbies. I'll play dumb stuff like Left 4 Dead with friends, but I definitely won't play it on my own. Yeah. Left 4 Dead, though, is so much fun. It's so fucking goofy. I absolutely love Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. But it's also, like, so much nostalgia for me. I remember going over to my best friend in middle school, his house, spending the night, because he lived, like, down the block from me. And just playing Left 4 Dead. It's like 2, 3, 4 a.m. every fucking night on the Xbox 360 in his room. We had a flash drive with a whole bunch of Blink-182 and stuff that we played, you know, over the game music. It's like, that was the life. Just Blink-182, Left 4 Dead. I played some Left 4 Dead with my friends on my B-Day week. Fucking yeah, I was watching a lot of the games during your birthday week. I think I saw the beginning of the Left 4 Dead games. I don't think I saw the end and see you die.
You're an alchemist.
The damn.
Sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find.
That's so
Still wearing the ring.
unfortunate.
There was a soul eater inside, and well, it must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
The tank killed me
I'll
at
take
the
a
helicopter both
closer
times.
look
Oh
at this
my
here
god.
ring. Maybe Anvari left a bit of magic inside before he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure,
Dude,
dwarves and magic
that's the
jewels is like
worst.
flies and pig lips.
Ugh. I'm not as
What
interested
the
as I
fuck?
thought.
That is the wildest sentence,
Got
Brock.
another favor to ask you two.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another
But
lead on my
damn.
old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawnsoother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines.
I need to check out
These
both
ones is
helicopters.
just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
Like, did you? I forget, because as I said, I mostly watched the beginning of the Left 4 Dead ones. Did you do Heavy Rain, the one where the map is filled with witches? Because that's normally my issue, is I won't see the witch till all but too late, and then spook her, and then we're like, fuck, we gotta run. My friend's like, God damn it, Key, you retard. You did not. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is my biggest issue, is I would constantly accidentally wake the witch. You had fun though? That's good.
Anvari's hand at the Velander Mines.
Having fun
Feller
is,
was
that's the most
always
important part.
tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night.
If you're not having fun playing with your friends, you know, what's the fucking point of playing?
Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky.
Chill, Brock. We don't even know
Boy.
what's getting you frisky. They know, I think it was a couple weeks ago. I can't remember now off the top of my head. My sense of time is absolutely miserable. I know recently-ish, Nini was also playing Left 4 Dead with a few different people. I think it was, she was collabing with other VTubers. I can't remember who they were off the dome. But I remember she was playing it recently, and it was just,
Here's something I
it's so
can't
goofy
figure out.
watching other people play.
Odin wants to prevent Ragnarok, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't
It's
he
so
already
much
been?
fun.
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate
Those are my
is
second
another
time playing
lie
it.
told by
Oh,
the
I
gods.
see.
Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
But yeah, I know I've played it so many times. Back when I was a kid, to even as an adult. Having replayed it a few times with my friends. Mostly just for a nostalgia run through. We just throw that shit, hardest difficulty, put on some jams, and we just start blasting. Although I think our current fix has easily been Back 4 Blood. We're on the last two campaigns for it, and oof, it's a little rough. It's a little rough, but it's fun. Though I am admittedly the weakest link in that. What the hell? Meet Brock at the Sultator Mines. Oh, did I go the wrong way? But again, me being the weakest link is obvious. It is still fundamentally a shooter. And specifically in that one, there was a lot more shooting. Howdy, howdy, Egg. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me go ahead and do that right quick. How are you doing, Egg? I saw your new model the other day. Obviously, I always try to hang out and watch your streams where I can. How's the game is boy. That's all you need to know. But yeah, your new model looks absolutely amazing. I feel like I've failed to mention that in chat every now and then when I see it. It's like, but it's absolutely amazing. It looks so good.
Well, looky who decided to show.
It's been lots of fun to see you play. Doing good. How are you? Of course, of course. Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah, you were playing Fortnite recently. I know you've been playing a few different things, and you were doing some like tech supporty stuff on stream the other day. It's been
Talk
lots
to
of
this
fun,
here
always
Reed.
hanging out, watching,
What?
seeing how
Can't
you've
hear
been
thoughts from
doing.
rings, Brock. It's talking to me. It's Anvari.
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velander mines to.
You have a hate
observe
relationship
his
with Epic.
mistake.
Yeah.
Then the Soul Eater attacked. So as he
feel
was
that.
being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he.
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and
I'm glad
ornate
you're doing well.
tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
Now forget, I
You're upsetting
think,
him.
Your point?
if I remember correctly, you had your 1 year.
You fellas take Anvari
anniversary
with you
recently,
and go
right?
have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you.
Yeah, on the 11th. Okay, I thought so. As I've said it a couple times now, but it's like
Hey,
March
now,
for me
don't
is
forget
filled
your
with
entry
like
stone.
8,000 different holidays and like celebrations. I have so many IRL friends and family whose birthdays all fall in March. I have streamer friends' birthdays who all fall in March. I have a few other friends whose stream anniversaries and stuff all fall in March. Like March is such a full
Anvari
month
isn't
for me.
happy about us taking his
And
stuff.
I'm also
I do not
giga
care.
bad with dates, like on principle.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Hell, even like my Twitch affiliate anniversary thing is in March, and I forgot about it, and that already passed. But it's like March is just such a full month for me, and I'm already bad with people's events and dates. So I was like, it all meshes and blends. It's like I couldn't remember if it was last month or this month. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Just, it really is. Like, on one hand, I'm partially of the mindset of like, I would rather every important date for me to be in 1 month. That way I don't need to think about it any other month. However, then it just makes me feel constantly giga-books. Like I'm forgetting everything for people, which makes me feel bad. But I'm not trying to forget. But yeah, I did remember coming by and hanging out for a little bit. At least lurking it. Because yeah, you do stream while I am at work. As do a lot of my friends. Which I always feel bad, because it's like, I can normally like actively be there. Like at the very beginning of the stream, that's like, alright, gotta get these reports done. But I do try to at least lurk it and always hang out where I can.
Anvari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
Sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Yeah, again, I always like to hang out and support friends. When and where I can. Even if I'm not always able to be the yappiest. Atreus, boy, get your ass over here. Shoot the thing right. Oh my god, Atreus. Oh. Because I have to climb it. Never mind, it makes sense why he's over here. I both love and hate that about this game. The game assumes you're stupid,
Oh,
and
he did not
Atreus
like that.
will,
He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy.
Yeah.
Cannot be trusted.
and Atreus will regularly, like, go to the correct location, be like, hey, I think we should be going over here. And I'll ignore him, because why would I listen to him? I'm like, oh shit, that actually is where I need to go. Boom. Throat punch him. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Also throat slam him. Nah, get over here. Love that. Don't tell me what to do. Exactly. It's like, there's times where I'll get giga lost. I'm like, please game, tell me what to do now. But until I reach that point, I'm like, don't tell me what to fucking do. But it's very helpful with like puzzle sections. Like I have no problem during puzzle sections if the game wants to wink wink nudge nudge. Hey, Dad, over here. And I'm like, oh, over here. Like I didn't even know what I was looking at.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
Because there has definitely been many times where, specifically in this game, there'd be a puzzle. I wouldn't even notice that there was a puzzle. I just kind of be wandering the giant room, and a Tracy would be like, hey, do you think we need to do something with this? And I'm like, oh, yes. It's like, that looks like a puzzle that I completely missed. Alright. Smash right through this chest. Did I miss anything back here? I hope I didn't. I have that elevator. And I have this. Alright, I'm glad I went this one first. This is a quick and easy chest. Alrighty. I don't know if that's the right way, or if this one's the right way. We'll go this one first. Because going up elevators in this game tends to be more annoying, as it does tend to get you stuck in the elevator area more often than not.
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Never mind. This is the right way. So we'll go back and we'll go to the elevator. Why do I have 8 billion messages? I know where 2 of them are, but I don't know what the last one is. But I hope Tan is also doing well, Egg. Tell him I say hi. It's always fun seeing when you guys do co-op games on your stream.
Look here.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Man, stop finding treasure maps. I'm never gonna find these locations. Okay. We'll go back this way. And now let's go fight the thing. Atreus, this way.
Oh boy. Nightmare.
Oh, damn, this guy. Ain't he? Oh, was tanky anyways. Get murked. Use word. Boom. Slap this doggy about. Alright. Bye bye leopard seals. Let's see. I don't.
A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
Alright, loot this chest. Grab that. Grab that. Open that up. It's so funny that because all these regions are
He
actually
says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
because all these side quests are like the ones I was supposed to do really early on in the game. None of them required the Blades of
I
Chaos.
see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it.
Yeah, and he was wrong. He's trying to prevent me from getting my fucking loot. And I won't let that happen. Which way? This way. Nope, not this way. This way.
Okay, here we go.
Boom. And we'll clothesline him. Boom. Good job with Trace. Alright. We don't see anything initially. Go over here. Break these. Why? Okay, before we go that way. Anything over here? No.
And Bari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Yep. Alright, we'll go back for that here in a second. Let's go this way. Oh my. I like how the runes are in the shape of arrows to help direct you where you need to go. And like, you know, which direction you're actually supposed to be moving along. Alright, I guess that was that. Now we go this way. As we climb up hither. Ouch. We'll just buffer that real quick.
Fire from behind!
Ouch. Oh my god. Can you stop doing these super annoying? Oh, loot. Create a small defensive blah. Good job, Atreus. Boom, boom. Does that kill him? Instantly? Yeah, I guess it does. They can fly. I don't know why falling off the map would kill him the same way as it does everything else. Alright. Whatever. I take it. Let's see.
Boy,
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
Alright, boy, open the door for me.
boy.
Boy.
Sir, wonder who wrote this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not reading it. Hammer.
This is a fine hammer.
Invari says thank you.
I don't need his thanks. I was like, how are we gonna get through? We're gonna kick this.
Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one.
Right behind you! Watch out,
Bump, 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 bump. Stupid. Bad. Alright. Did you drop loot? No. Don't scare. Come on. Kick this down. Alright. Fully heal up. Hello, Brock.
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yep.
Nah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
But I want to forge a sword
Fine.
down.
So long as he proves his worth.
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it. My brother and me got a new project. Come see us at the temple if it so please you.
Alright. Well, I need to go back to the temple regardless. But, from the looks of it, I'm not doing this one because I'm not going to constantly reset in Niflheim. I did not naturally find the bones. I don't care about that. So, let's go back to the temple, see what Brock and Sindri potentially has for us. I don't imagine it's anything really. But after that, we do our final cutscene.
Mimir, why do you have Bifrost crystals in your eyes?
A loving gift from the giants. Since I used to do so much traveling between realms, they thought it would be more convenient for me than having a crystal I could lose.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16 cups of Billow Maiden's ale. Got so inebriated, I tried convincing the giants to put them in my nipples instead. Almost talked them into it too. Can you imagine? Mimir of the Bifrost Teats. Ah, those were the days.
I love Mimir.
Okay, I'll stop now.
That's great. Alright. Dwarves, what do you have for me?
My brother and me got a new project, now that we're on speaking terms.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you've retrieved for us,
Uh-huh.
Brock and I can construct the Dvegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammer.
Which are...
Dunno. Armor's pure legend. and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, Motsognir the Dwarf King found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the third,
Poof! He vanished.
What is
Maybe
the
he'll
Avatar?
find some clues at his stronghold in Konungsgard.
and looky here, a Konungsgard entry stone. It's got your name on it. How fucking strange.
Oh, is that the area that I saw the door locked to? It's over here. Switch. I should be able to access via what? King's Hollow. I should be able to access it through this
The
one.
stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim Realm Tower.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it when you see it.
I think it's this one. If this is the place that I'm thinking. Yep. Alright. We'll wait to fast travel to it so we can quickly do this. And maybe this will get us the last dragon also. Ooh. Oh, that makes sense because this is supposed to be an endgame quest. Now I actually need to use my Blades of Chaos.
Atreus, follow me.
Our
Sorry,
loot.
I got distracted.
What you get distracted for? What's over here? What do you see, boy? Speak.
Here. Boy.
Quickly.
It says, "Glory to Motsognir, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace."
Alright. Don't need to talk to Sindri.
Whoa! Look, it's another dragon.
I see it, boy.
Chain. I hope we can find the binding shrines.
Alright. So. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because they're icy boys, they're immune to my ice axe. Alright, I do this. Are you kidding? Did we actually get ambushed? Alright, let's scare them. Give me my loot. Alright.
The Dwarf King captured more than one dragon. He must have needed them to create this legendary armor.
Interesting thought, lad. And it makes sense. Nearly everything about dragons is useful and contains power. Teeth, scales, even excrement.
Dragon shit is powerful?
Aye, lad. Potently powerful.
The head is having fun with you.
Oh, I knew that.
Get over. Oh my god. Get over here. Get over here. right. He's taken care of easy enough. Hmm? Oh. Gone. Again. Boop. Return to sender. Alright. Up.
Huh? That's an impressive front door. These materials must be pretty special to make legendary armor.
Collect all
This
the
legendary
keystones.
armor better be worth the trouble.
But if Brock and Sindri make it together, I'm sure it's worth the effort. Don't you trust them at least?
I trust you, Atreus. I do not trust the legend.
Oh.
I think if we just keep pushing forward, we'll find our way. Alright. Werewolf's dead. Okay. Just 'cause I'm looking at the time and I see, I know I have to go to work tomorrow. I feel like this is going to take a little bit longer than I want it to take. So I think what we'll do... it's only annoying on the YouTube side. So it is what it is. Or what we'll do is we'll call this one here on Saturday. We will spend probably like an hour finishing up this side quest and turn in the ashes, finishing up God of War, very short God of War section, and then we'll start. I always want to call it Egyptian 33. It's not Egyptian, Expedition 33. That way, I'm not so unbelievably cooked and tired for work tomorrow, and all that stuff. But very good progress. We managed to finish pretty much every side quest that I was kind of hoping and thinking we'd try to finish. Because yeah, looking at the other ones, I ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be going through all the trouble of hunting down the Valkyries, doing the remaining like 30 trials in Muspelheim, and then grinding the hell out of Niflheim just to be able to get gear. That's just not doing that. But getting this dwarven gear does seem kind of fun. I do like the idea of getting the last dragon and all that stuff. So actually, let's switch over to this one. So that is the plan. Very short God of War stream on Saturday, and then we switch over to Expedition 33. So over on YouTube side, you guys are potentially gonna get double pinged on that, as I will have to end stream. That way, everything can go in its appropriate playlists. But thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, or had some fun at least. Not a lot, just some fun at least, and enjoyed your time here. I very much enjoyed God of War 2018. I'm very excited to do Ragnarok after we finish Expedition 33. Now I have to do the tried and true self-shilling nonsense. If you guys are interested in D&D board games, webtoons, anime community nights, talking about any of that stuff and all that, feel free to join the Discord where we can talk about that stuff over there. That's also where the most up-to-date information about stream stuff will be posted. I try to post it everywhere, but honestly, I'm so bad at posting on Twitter and everything else that Discord is the most accurate. And then YouTube. If you guys are interested in D&D board games, I am starting up. I'm reading a new D&D book to review. I'm also going to be hopefully Sorry, I'm moving around a lot. I'm also going to be hopefully be trying out a couple new board games that I've been meaning to review in these next coming weeks. So I should be able to at least start scripting out the reviews and how to place for both of those board games. So those should be up on the channel at some point this year, as soon as I can get myself to finish the scripting and all that good stuff and all the reading, because I'm a giga slow reader. But yeah, I'm also trying to partner push. We are like 670 subs. So hopefully this year I could potentially get partner over on the tubers. So if you guys are interested in that stuff or know people that are interested in D&D board games, feel free to share the channel. The board games I try to cover aren't the stereotypical like Monopoly nonsense, but board games that do require a little bit more like out of the box thinking stuffs. A little bit more obscure type ones, like the Unstable Unicorns, Here to Slay. The two that I'm actually been working on is Casting Shadows and Command of Nature, which is made by the same people that made Unstable Unicorns and Here to Slay. And I just bought their Kickstarter, I just backed their Kickstarter for Here to Slay Dungeon Crawl, which I'm super excited about, which is like Here to Slay, but cooperative in a dungeon. I like that. I like it a lot. I love all their other games, so I'm sure I'm going to love this one too. Bargain Quest was another one I reviewed, and then the biggest one I reviewed was the Darkest Dungeon board game, which is a absolute monster of a game. It is so much fun. If you've seen me play Darkest Dungeon, you guys know how much I absolutely love Darkest Dungeon. It is by far one of my favorite roguelikes. It is the roguelike that got me into roguelikes, and they made a board game for it, which is absolutely massive. And it is as close to a video game to board game 1-to-1 port that you could possibly get. But because of that, it is also so unbelievably cumbersome in terms of like rules and details that it's very easy to like forget and not understand how things work. And it was like one of my biggest like video projects I ever worked on. The raw video files for that video was like 5+ hours, and I had to re-record them twice because my first editor had me do things one way, and then things fell through with them. And then my second editor, he was like, hey, let's actually redo it, film it all complete in this other way. So I had to redo everything. And he managed to work some absolute magic on that and cut that shit down to I think like 40 or 50 minutes from like 5 hours of raw footage. He absolutely worked magic on it. But yes. As I said, I try to cover the more complicated, more obscure board games that I think are tons of fun, because I think board games are just such an underutilized and underplayed hobby. Mostly because I feel like barrier to entry is just either very high in terms of price buy-in, or because the games are so obscure and weird and hard to understand that it's like people just don't want to try them. So I want to break down the barrier for both D&D and board game hobbies with those videos. But yes, that is enough yapping on my end. That's enough shilling on my end. I hate shilling. But hope you guys had fun. Let's see. Are everyone that I was going to potentially rated into me? You bastards. Let's see. Who else is on that I can maybe rate into? All right. There, Pokemon. I don't know. I really always feel weird rating people I don't know, because I always feel obligated to stay and hang out for a little bit. Get fucked right. Pokemon. Ooh. Requiem. League. League. I fucking love League. At least I love watching it. I need to play it again. Okay. What is she gonna be playing? I don't know. All right, we have 3 choices. We can Gamba, probably some type of horror game. We can do Resident Evil Requiem. I think this is her first playthrough. Or we do League of Legends. It's up to you guys. But I any of these 3 options I think are fine. It's a completely different genre change, but it is what it is. It's always going to be like that. Yeah, I know in my heart of hearts I want League. Oh, I fucking love the League. Because there's something, like, I wasn't ever overtly good. I think I peaked out at Diamond. but it's like I love watching League so much. It is definitely like a comfort game. Same with like StarCraft 2. I can watch that shit all day, every day, and I do pretty much. And for anyone who doesn't know, I absolutely love jungle. Jungle was my role in League of Legends. I used to be a mid main, and then I switched to jungle, and I absolutely love jungle. It is my favorite role in the entire game. But one of my favorite League streamers, Nightblue3, he has a series called A to Z Jungling, where he is jungling with every single hero in the game, every single champion, in alphabetical order from A to Z on a fresh account, all in ranked. He did this a couple years ago. I absolutely loved it. He redid the series. He's redoing it right now. Part 1 and 2 are currently out. If you guys are interested in League or like it at all, or the idea of this challenge at all, definitely check it out. I think it's so fucking good. I'm so excited for part 3 because he hasn't finished the A's. And in one of his recent videos, he mentioned that he just finished recording all the champions for B. So I'm so pumped. I'm so ready. I can't wait for part 3. It is by far one of the best series in my opinion. Because he, again, going through every single jungler, or every single hero, and playing them in jungle. And he keeps playing them until he wins at least one game with them. And he added an extra rule for himself that he can't build the same build he used in that he did the first time he did this challenge. So he has to do completely new builds also, which to me is just so great because he's a challenger level jungler. Most of his games he plays in Masters for a lot of his games for his like alt channels. But he's such a great jungler in my opinion. And the fact that he's able to just pull off some wacky builds with some of the most unconventional heroes is just so good. So already, we'll be raiding into Mochi. For those who know her, she's tons of fun. She's playing League. I don't know what role she plays. Let's see. Oh, she's a boosted Bonobo ADC player. That's fine. We can watch her. I've been watching Cat play nothing but support lately, so it's still fine. I mostly watch bot lane if I'm not watching Nightblue or Blue Wunk. Oh, Blue Wunk is technically ADC, but yeah, I have a few different League streamers I watch. So yeah, we'll be raiding into Mochi. Here is our raid message. First one is if you are unsubbed and don't have the emotes. Second is if you're subbed and you have the emotes. But thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your nights or mornings, depending on your time zone. And I will see you guys on Saturday to finish up God of War's this dwarf quest. And then we turn in the ashes. And then we start Expedition 33. But yes, that's all for me. Have a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I figured that shit out tomorrow.